God dang it, what's up with it, y'all? Know it's been a goddamn minute, but shit, we back at it once again, man. I know it done already passed, but I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, that you had time to spend with your family and friends and whoever that you cherish and you love, and that y'all had a nice festival day. I know I did. I had a goddamn good time, you know what I'm saying? Next week is what? Christmas for those who celebrate the Christmas holidays and all that, man. And hope you were able to get your kids what they wanted, your family members what they wanted, or things of that nature. And like my boy Breland Price said, man, don't let that shit stress you out, man.
I was just gonna say, if you didn't fuck them,
don't let that shit stress you out. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. Because you know, with me, it's Christmas every day. God dang it.
Hey,
you know
Santa Claus only gave that shit out one time a year.
Say it again.
Santa Claus only gave that shit out one time a year, y'all.
God dang right, man.
So that nigga supposed to be ready on that day.
Yeah,
fuck that nigga.
So, with that being said, you know, it's your boy Daddy Cre back with another rendition of Man Look the Talk Show in association with Ridin Podcast. And as you see, I got my co-host with the most for today's episode, my boy FatMan, the goddamn boss. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
And today we're here to talk about, you know, the Fort Worth, Dallas area situation with the Hoover Crips, dealing with Hoover Gumby. And first of all, before I even go any further, I want everybody to understand we're not here to talk about the politics of things. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to talk about the brothers who are Crippin' or the brothers who are Bloods or stuff, things like that. All we are here is to give you knowledge of what we've come across in our lives, you know what I'm saying, being associated, coming up, and things that we had learned and were taught by those who were from the land, you know what I'm saying, land being California, which is what they call it, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this type of stuff, man. And like I said, we ain't here to disrespect nobody or nothing like that, man, you know what I'm saying. Everybody do what you do, but whatever you do, make sure you're doing it right. And y'all seen the online, you know, those who, you know, be watching Say Cheese. I mean, what's my boy out of Austin? Trey Six Hondo, you know what I'm saying? They podcast and how you been having the individuals on there, you know, and also the brother from Houston, I think Trill Too Legit, you know what I'm saying? And when he spoke on it and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So with me and Fat Man are just here, you know, being that who we are, where we grew up on the north side and what we was associated with and things like that. Being a young cat from Northside Manor who grew up in this life prior to even, you know, officially being blood sets and Crip sets in our community, you know, from the west side to the north, and you know, shit, even the south side in the essays who was banging blood, you know what I'm saying? The first official blood set in Corpus Christi, you know what I'm saying? So we just here to give you a little information, man. Once again, like I said, on the things that we had came across, the knowledge that we were taught, you know what I'm saying? Not deep into the knowledge of the sets, because we're not here to do that, you know what I'm saying? We're just here to give y'all some information, how we grew up, the experiences that we had, and once again, the things that we taught. I'll start off by going back to like the north side when we first had an official gang set. If y'all know, which went by the name of NSBS, it was Northside Bomb Squad, right?
Take us back a little bit before Northside Bomb Squad. What was kind of going on before?
Well, really, it wasn't nobody claiming no sense. It was just North Side and the West Side.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like that.
And niggas wasn't even saying North and West there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We were saying New Edition, Molina.
Yeah.
We was calling the neighborhoods by their name.
Crosstown, like you said.
Like I was telling, like everybody from the West called us Crosstown, and everybody from the North called them Crosstown.
Oh, that's it. We finna go up to the cuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Crosstown, but up on the streets.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was. But I remember, I think this was like maybe by like 86. You know what I'm saying? 86, 87, around that area, right? We had a rap group. You know what I'm saying? Called it was me and Baron was the Def MCs. Cooley Richard Ayala had his, you know, his own doing his thing, and my relative Adrian was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? But we were just a group of dudes who just hung together, man. I'm telling you, it's about 15 of us that hung together regularly, every day. I'm talking about every day. And I had a partner named Pedro. Pedro was from the Bronx. He was from New York, Puerto Rican dude.
Yeah,
man.
a sister, didn't he?
Yeah, Diane. Yeah, sister Diane.
Say, before you finish, just because you said Pedro, hey, we in a 7-Eleven by the hood one day, and I remember we was in there, and niggas trying to teach us how to steal. So Spud look at me and Pedro and say, what y'all want me to get? Pedro say, get them Conquistos. And nigga said, I'm not going to jail for no goddamn Conquistos. Yeah, man, I remember Pedro, man.
Yeah, that was my boy, man. Well, Pedro was a tagger, man. You know what I'm saying? He was our DJ, but he was also a tagger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had, them nurse shirts and the outfits that they be wearing. You know what I'm saying? Like them shirts and stuff like that. Well, he had tagged a shirt like that, and on the back of it said New York Bomb Squad. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, for our group, you know what I'm saying? This little clique, we gonna call ourselves Northside Bomb Squad, right?
Yeah.
And it really started off as us rapping, man. You know what I'm saying? And if and everybody knew us as this group, say these are Northside Bomb Squad niggas. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really. I put it like this: we didn't start no trouble, but if you fuck with one of us, man, you in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
ain't go around picking on
Real
people and
talk.
stuff. That shit came later on in life, and that was the young niggas that came up that were just doing niggas in. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we wasn't on that. What we was on is that, like I said, man, like we were a group of brothers who shared clothes, shoes, pants, shirts. If one had $10, we nigga buy as many hamburgers as we can, split them hoes down the middle, and
Really?
2 and 2 on a hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember we went and watched Colors, man. We went to watch Colors. By this time, we already like really a little clique. We went and watched Colors, right?
And Woodlawn?
Yeah. Woodlawn. That
Send they too.
Woodlawn.
Send they
Goddamn
too.
right.
Yeah.
And I had an essay partner from the Quaddies. He was a Latin king, man. His name was Moses. You know what I'm saying? He was a Latin king. He was from the Quaddy, and he was in there watching it too, right? So while everybody's sitting in the back, I went and sat up in the front with Moses, right?
Yeah.
And he already knew about Northside Bomb Squad. You know what I'm saying? Because he went to Miller with us. So I'm sitting up there with Moses and stuff like that. We chopping it up and stuff like that. And he said, he was just like giving me the politics on gang life. You know what I'm saying? He was like, and somebody come up to you and say, what's up? What you gonna do? I like, shit. From us, that's a greeting in the hood. Hey, what's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Not knowing in the gang life, nigga, that's like, nigga, what's up? What you doing over here? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Trying to check you type shit.
Yeah. So he breaking all this shit down to me, man. So after I got all this information from Moses, I went and shared it with the clique. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit, man, we're gonna get us some flags. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get us some flags. We wore black and gray flags. We either wore Raider jackets, Los Angeles Kings jackets, shit like that. We wore them was our colors, right? Nigga was so real with this shit, nigga. I wore my flag under the lights at Miller.
Yeah.
Playing football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got my whole purple uniform on, but you see my flag tied around my neck running down that field.
I
you
got
know what I'm saying?
suspended my first day. We got a new principal, and that hoe seen me with that red rag in my pocket. And that lady was like, hey, take that out your pocket. I remember telling her, I ain't taking a goddamn thing. I got suspended the first day of school.
How many years apart are y'all?
Me and Pimp, probably like 2 years apart. See, like,
So
with
he's
Pimp
like
now-
a junior and you're like a freshman?
So, like, with his story, how it was to them, that was normal. For us, you got to remember, we have no rappers in Hillcrest.
Okay.
You hear me? We have no rappers. Ain't nobody rapping yet, period. So the first time I hear a record, they got light voices. Now one MRB got no deep-ass voice. So I'm thinking, I swear on my mama, the first time I was listening to him, I'm saying, damn, Salt and Pepper jamming. And I remember my nephew Steve-O saying, who you said that was? I said, what's this Salt and Pepper new shit? It was, I'm going to tell you what song I'm jamming, Cre. Ain't nothing nice, ain't nothing nice about the rhymes we write, it ain't nothing to say. I'm thinking this Salt and Pepper. And they like, nigga, they from here. I mean, Northside. That's Cre and B, Def MCs.
Yeah.
And Chris Lewis.
Yeah.
Def MCs. And I'm like, they from here? Mind you, I knew Cre voice, I knew his raps and everything before I knew his face. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was niggas in Hillcrest and Northside that was universal, and it was some niggas couldn't go to Northside, some niggas couldn't go to Hillcrest, you feel me? And it was more that couldn't go to Northside, because the street life was really in Northside.
Oh, really?
You had the slab and the streets.
The cuts.
Yeah, you could sell dope anywhere. But the hangout spots where you was gonna really see everybody, mess with all the hoes, the slab and the streets, you feel me? So mind you, they really talking about, like I say, I really, man, sometimes I would cry, my nigga, to go back in time so y'all could see Tupac wasn't the first nigga rapping about thug life. You gotta remember, we talking about in the early 80s, they had songs called Down for Mine and B grabbed the gun and Cre killed the nigga. They wasn't rapping about hip hop, nigga. They was rapping Northside, you feel me? So man, to us, anywhere they went, the whole hood was going. It was like, if you're a young nigga, like you keep up with the young niggas, like 300 hung with O-Block.
Yeah.
We know we not Bomb Squad, but we know we together. It was like a secret. Because you can see us over here not saying Bomb Squad, but we going to react soon as they react. You understand what I'm saying? It's all Northside. It was a trip, my nigga, because, like I say, Daddy was a nigga, go to Northside, Hillcrest. I had niggas like probably my nigga LL.
Yeah.
He gonna have hell when he go to Northside.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm just being real. Like, you hear me rep Hillcrest, Texas raw. It was probably like 5 niggas that was raw. The rest of them were coolie and friendly and the motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when I'm repping Hillcrest, Texas, I'm repping it because I defended them. Not because we had 30 niggas that was killing nothing.
Yeah.
Man, my nigga was friendly in a bag of biscuits out there, man.
Do y'all remember, like, kind of, because I'm guessing this is kind of like even before the gang stuff kind of like pops off, what originated the, like, Northside Hillcrest beef?
Well, really, that was that was before we was
Fucking each other hoes.
You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Our uncles and shit fucking the
Yeah,
hoes.
really.
Okay.
And right now, most niggas from Hillcrest got a girl from the North. I'm married to a girl from the North.
Okay. So
You
even
understand
y'all's uncles was separating it. Because me
Yeah.
coming from like the West and the South, I always just looked at, and I've said it before, like Northside to me, Hillcrest and Northside, to me, that was all of Northside.
Yeah.
So it was always weird to me on the outside looking in, like, Hillcrest, it's all the same shit to me from the outside, you know what I'm saying? So
Well, it's just like when a little person
even y'all's uncles,
person fights between the hood, what happened?
Yeah.
You got Hillcrest niggas standing here and Northside niggas standing here.
Already.
Mind you, we separated anyway
because
because
it's basically two different neighborhoods.
we play football games
Already.
against each other, Hillcrest and Northside.
Okay.
So you grew up learning, we're separated. You
Already.
understand? Freedom brought the hood together.
Okay.
That was the first time it wasn't no beefing between the hood when the Bomb Squad came out.
Okay.
It allowed everybody to get along because no matter what, nigga, even if you from Hillcrest and Northside niggas know you better when they fighting, you better be fighting with them.
And-
They'll get on your ass when they get back to Northside, you feel me?
And the thing about it, Baron and Lily was from Hillcrest.
Was the music
Yeah.
a representation of all of Northside?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, we had, like
Already.
you say,
Already.
you got Baron and Lee from Hillcrest, Cre from Northside.
Already.
You know, so
So
we,
they all
we both
represent
got
the
somebody to
North.
ride
Yeah.
together
Already.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a trip because after that, my nigga, it was no more division in the hood. It never been again.
And only thing about it was like nobody. And remember I talked about the battle with Jeff. You know, like that. We wasn't calling the whole neighborhood Northside at that time.
Okay.
It was Northside Manor. It was
Okay.
D and Leather,
Yeah.
and it was Hill.
If you go to Hillcrest
Okay.
and it wasn't Northside, they'll tell you up there.
Okay.
You
You
feel
know
me?
what I'm
Up
saying?
there.
That's just what it was. It was when that battle took place,
Okay.
and you know Jeff was screaming West Side, I screamed North Side, which I don't know why I said it. It just sounded
That's what it's
fitted.
supposed to
You know
be.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
just sound fitted because that's the side of town. It's the north.
Exactly,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it made a representation
For the whole North.
For the whole North. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
North Side Manor,
Now, let me tell you
Projects,
something, man.
and Hillcrest.
Me and Pimp was doing pre-drill rap in the 90s.
Yeah.
My nigga, we robbing motherfuckers and rapping about
But
it.
see, we
You feel me?
that's why
All the shit niggas saying was wrong with these young niggas. Man, I did that shit in the 90s. Pimp did that. And I made one song about 15 snitches and named them all
Yeah.
in the record.
And the nigga don't know like majority of us from the North when we was rapping and shit like that, nigga, these is true stories.
Already.
Niggas
Yeah.
we was you know how today they be like these, you know, majority of these rappers, them niggas is just fronting and lying shit.
Yeah.
No, nigga, we wasn't lying. Nigga, we was rapping
I'm gonna
about
tell you
what we
this.
was
I'm
doing
gonna say
out
this
there.
because nobody ever say this. I don't care what black rapper you name, Mexican rapper you name. We ran into them in the 90s.
Yeah.
You understand me? Folk on the Hustlers know us. I know all them boys. Shout out to them boys. But them boys remember the UGK show.
Yeah.
You can't say you don't remember us. It wasn't just about rapping with us, you know. And we ain't never really beef with nobody. But we done bumped heads with everybody you can name except Flatline.
Yeah.
Never ran, and we ain't bumped heads with folks on the hustle. They had an argument with a nigga that was managing us.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, people knew me and Cre. You understand what I'm saying? That we was the most disrespectful motherfuckers rapping.
Oh, yeah.
On that song when we said we was the hardest motherfuckers in the street, Pimp, we would walk into the motherfucking building, and I put this on my mama, man. The first thing we did was cuss out every side of town except the North. We was stupid, though, because we want you to buy our records. We gonna walk in and tell you, fuck, well, it wasn't even no Southside then. We weren't even talking about them. We would come on stage. I'm not lying. 90% of our crowd was West Side people standing there. And we were so stupid, we would walk out and say, fuck the West.
But then want them to buy your record.
Want them to buy your record. But they letting us make it on the cool. It sounds gangster that we did it, but think about it. I just said it was 30 niggas. Ain't nobody but me and Pimp. They could have whipped our ass up in there, my nigga. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they even liked our music enough to let us get away with it. Man, fuck them niggas. They jamming, though.
And I think the reason why that was being because the nigga was really real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was really, nigga, this nigga fuck around and shoot you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you some real shit. You get yourself in a fucked up situation for a nigga. Nigga been to mask up and be outside your fucking house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga, we wasn't rapping about nothing fake, nigga. We wasn't rapping about nothing fake.
Way back then, my nigga, it wasn't famous to be rapping about what you really doing. Niggas was listening to our music and saying it's jamming, but me and Pimp talking about this. When we talk about something Friday, we just lived it Monday or Tuesday. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We go to the concert and do our show, and we go right back to the block. And the police come to the concert, search our girls and everything. Search Pimp had to hide the car in the back of the concert, my nigga. This was UGK now. The police come walk through the back of the dressing room to follow me and Pimp to the stage, everything, the whole night, my nigga. Boy, that's why I say, boy, we live that life, you know? We don't brag about it, but nigga, we had laws that was assigned to go out and fuck with them boys every day. The way these young niggas live, they'd have died in the 90s. The bike boys would have killed all them walking around with guns in their backpack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Real talk. My nigga, the bike boys done pulling up. You ain't did shit wrong. They coming up on your mama porch, turning you, sitting you down, handcuffing you. All this shit they can't do because of that body cam. Thank God for that body cam, man. Yeah. That's what they say. They wasn't really trying to kill us off with the body cam. They stopped them laws from all that crooked shit they was doing. Nigga, we getting pulled over for walking the north side. On the west side. Same thing on the west. Ain't no different.
Cre, you had said something earlier about the dude being like a Latin king. Was that the first gang member that you knew?
Nah.
Okay.
First gang member I met was my relative. I was 10 years old.
Okay.
He's from San Antonio.
Okay.
I went down there. I can't remember what gang he was a part of because them niggas wasn't even cripping in blood in San Antonio yet. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas had gangs down there.
Okay.
They were like neighborhoods and shit like that. Them niggas had all type of shit. They gang affiliations on the back of their jacket.
Yeah.
Her name was Keith.
Back
they had a
then,
twin sister named
you would have
Keith.
heard them niggas saying like, New Life Village. Well, they call out their apartments. You feel me? New Life Village.
Shit like that.
Sudden Home. They start calling that Sudden Death.
Yeah.
What's the one right by the Hemisphere Arena? I'm in Rocco and them stayed over there. I can't even think of the name of that motherfucker. But that's what it was like. It was really just their neighborhood then. Like when I went back with my family, it was like, whoa. It wasn't nothing like that no more.
Yeah.
I remember my daddy taking us up there when we was young in San Antonio. It wasn't never no punk at all. But when they started that Bloods and Crips shit, my nigga, I had two cousins from here that went up there. My nigga, they was nothing like they was here. My nigga Pimp would tell you, one of them was, Marvin was never different.
Yeah.
Carl he was basically the type of nigga you could push over and run over. When that nigga went to San Antonio, man,
a different nigga,
nigga was a whole different nigga.
Yeah, he became a different nigga.
You know, he told me, he was like, man, you know, in San Antonio, you can ride all across town and kill a nigga and get away with it.
Carl used to get chased here sometimes. You
so I got to tell you, every day here. Ran in the house.
Yeah, that nigga get chased down here, you know what I'm saying? And that's like when we started that shit, when we got them flags, that shit was over. Like mentally for all the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because everywhere we go, we got the shit on, right? And I remember this couple was in Northside. It was a man and a lady. They was from Arkansas. And they came outside and they seen us. We all on Marvin Miller them porch. You know what I'm saying? Me, Marvin Miller, Chris Miller, Warren Holt, Ernie Holt, Baron Lee, shit. I say Warren Holt, shit. It was about 8 or 9 of us, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, "Say, man, can we take a picture, y'all?" So we got on the back wall where Marvin them used to stay at, the back wall right there to the apartment. And I don't know, stood all different type of ways, you know what I'm saying? Hands locked in and stuff with the flags around and nigga just holding up. And old boy took that picture. He's like, man, it was an older dude. He's like, man, y'all look like y'all something serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we really are serious. That's when mentally it took off for us, man. And I remember, nigga, I was walking my girl to the bus stop, man. My oldest son, mom, my Jasmine and Dominique mom. I was walking her to the bus stop. Mind you, Pat Coates had just got into it with some Mexicans the day before, right? And we, you know, we whooped on the nigga. Just keep it a bug. We whooped on the nigga, right? So I'm walking her to the bus stop. They at the Buttercrust. I hear somebody say, "Hey, Creon." I turned over there. And mind you, these ain't now one of these Mexicans under 6'1", 6'2". You know what I'm saying? The Russell brothers. Ain't now one of these motherfuckers.
I was just gonna say Kobe Russell and his brothers. I remember them.
Them motherfuckers ain't none of these other 6'2". Like,
more, I remember them. They had long ponytails too.
And he was like, "Hey, Creon, what's up now?" Y'all, and when he said what's up, I already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I done already been given the game. You know what I'm saying? By that Latin King, right? And mind you, bearing him all the way down by the motherfucking chow hall, the cafeteria. That's that penitentiary shit. All the way down by the cafeteria. So I whistle. Them niggas is running. But by time, man, I'm already fighting. I'm fighting with this motherfucker. So by time them niggas get there, man, one of the oldest Russell brother, he was already out of high school. Bro, this dude grabbed a beach cruiser by the frame part, the long frame part right there. He grabbed that motherfucking beach cruiser and was swinging it at these niggas like that. Couldn't nobody get up on him. He swinging the beach cruiser. He was a big motherfucker. Yeah, he was a big motherfucker. I forgot his name because he played football.
Kobe Russell.
That's what Kobe Russell.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was big as a motherfucker.
He was a big motherfucker.
And we fighting like a motherfucker, man.
I think that was, I remember his name was Russell, though, yeah.
Me and the other brother, we fighting like a motherfucker. I told this motherfucker, that Mexican punched me hard. I done had a lot of fights. That Mexican punched me harder than I ever been punched in my life, man. Pimp, I always tell the motherfucker, that motherfucker hit me in my chin. It's like my head flipped all the way around and said, "Bitch ass nigga," and turned right back around. Like, man. So that's the day we met. Yeah. That's the day we met. You know what I'm saying? When I go behind that little wooden fist and I say, you walk straight up on him, I say, "You got anything sharp on you?" You had a pocket full of pencils, pens, and everything. I grabbed everything out. He's like, "Yeah, right." I grabbed everything out your front two pockets, man, and went around that corner and went the.
You trying to kill a nigga with my homework? My nigga was murdering a nigga with my homework.
I tried to tear that motherfucker off the bone, man. But that was like the essence of the first all kind of gangs setting it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even that same day, this the first drive-by in the city. Nigga went bearing them and Richard Ayala, they ran back to the motherfucking house, to Richard's house. Came back in the net, his sister Cadillac, nigga with that 30-30 sitting out the window. And they by the gym at this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the car with Freddie Majors. He finna go take me to get some heat. You know, well, he did take me to go get some heat. By the time I get back, nigga, they done already said Barron done shot at these Mexicans at the fucking school. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, right there by Miller. He say the first time, you know, we eventually get back to Richard's house, but Barron like, yeah, nigga, the first time I shot that bitch, it jammed. You know what I'm saying? So I cocked that bitch once again. No, I put the barrel, looked at it again, fixed that shit, and bam, I fired off at that motherfucker. He say, nigga, when I fired that bitch off, nigga, everybody ducked and got somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That was the first drive-by in the city, nigga. I'm talking about 1989, somewhere around there, 1989. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 88, 89. 88, 89. That was the first drive-by in the city, man. So the next day.
And the essays, they wasn't thugging or nothing. They was just family.
They was just brothers. You know what I'm saying? Already. But one of our niggas got into it. Well, man, truth be told,
you ain't do it in the cafeteria?
Huh? No.
Okay. Remember, one had something to do with Gerald Tillis, too.
That was me and Gerald Tillis.
Oh, man. Look at you.
No.
Say, man, look here. One day we in Greenwood. I'm going to tell this story because people don't realize how much heart my nigga have. You understand me? A nigga ain't never been the type to call nobody to come help him at all. You feel me? I'm inside the building. We already on that fuck the West Side bullshit. We done got over it. They done listen to the music. So I'm looking for Pimp. And the motherfucker tell me, man, go outside and get Cre. I said, what he doing? Man, Pimp outside with about 30 Mexicans, man, trying to fight everybody. You understand me? But they just looking at Pimp. They respect Pimp. But Pimp snapping on him like a motherfucker. Was that West Side you was outside arguing with? Oh, it was the West. I walk outside, my nigga out there arguing with everybody, man. You know what I mean? I heart my nigga. That shit was through the roof. I ain't gonna lie.
That was just like, for me, it always came from being the littlest nigga. You know what I'm saying? And niggas thinking that.
Yeah, my nigga had that Napoleon shit for real.
Like, I'm gonna play with you. No, nigga, you're not gonna play with me, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. That's one thing you're not gonna play with me. I let you talk all your bullshit, but you're not finna to play with me and threaten me.
No shit.
But the next day, I came. It was a 2-day thing. The next day, I came back to I came to school and I'm on my way to economics. And the Mexican, he happened to walk up, we coming down the hallway, and we walking side by side each other.
Yeah.
He like, yo, you see what's up? You see my, me and my brothers and all that type of shit. And I was like, bitch, y'all ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't do nothing. I went and sat in my class, bro. That shit bothered me so fucking much. I jumped up out my seat, walked inside his class, and told him, I said, bitch, I'll be back to smoke you today. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, I'll be back to smoke you today. Ask Eric Massey and them. Eric Massey, nigga, we in the stadiums at Miller doing spring break time, nigga. It's hot as fuck in trench coats, nigga, with sawed-offs and shit like that, all type of shit, nigga. We finna get these hoes. This bitch done went and told the principal, nigga, they got the whole fucking school surrounded with laws and undercovers, man.
Yeah.
So that was a part of the beginning, and mind you, at this time, Corpus had several games going on. You had them spades, man. You had
A-Ball Posse.
Yeah, let's go there. So what were the ones around that time that you remember?
I remember A-Ball Posse.
Because it's still not no Bloods and Crips.
Latin Kings.
We're trying to keep it on the timeline. It's still not no. So I'm
West
guessing
Side Lynch Mob.
Chilla Vista, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Los Casinos.
La Quadi, always been that shit.
Casinos, motherfuckers from the Quadi.
The first Bloods I met was some Los Casinos.
Them CCB niggas.
Okay.
Yeah, Los Casinos. I had a little partner named Treetop. That used to,
so the first Bloods that you met in Corpus was some essays.
I'm
gonna tell you something. The essays was only for the niggas, and I'm gonna tell you why I say this. Because I already had been going to San Antonio a little bit prior to this. So I'm familiar with it. You understand what I'm saying? I remember going to the beach in like maybe 95. I remember it was the year I was with Marlon's sister. So no, this was probably like 91, 92. And I remember my partner, I'm talking about Treetop now, and we in, the whole North Side is out here. And they in blue. They in blue out here. It's already starting up with the Blood and Crip shit. Sputting them all out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So mind you, these essays is riding around Northside, playing Pyru Love, throwing Pyru signs. Yeah. I know what the fuck they doing. I'm sitting on Marlon in them truck. And I'm looking at the niggas that just told me they gang banging at their Crips, and they don't even know what the Mexicans doing. You feel what I'm saying? This how early that shit was. But they was on it. And
was on it.
They came through the hood one time and jumped out on some niggas and asked them what's popping.
At the Hill
with the pistols, my nigga. Some of our main niggas with pistols.
So the Mexicans are riding around Northside jabbing Pyru Love and niggas
not
are...
on the Northside at the beach.
At the beach,
okay,
but when they came through Northside, they jumped out with the guns on niggas. And that's what's popping.
Niggas pulled up at the payphone booth.
Yeah.
But they're playing Pyru Love and niggas are thinking they're banging Crip, but have no idea that
they playing Pyru Love riding in a circle around the whole North. It's probably 20 cars, and if you ever go to some of these niggas' videos, you're gonna see the Mexicans riding by in the car. And I'm sitting there saying, these niggas are straight retarded. They beefing with y'all. They
flexing on y'all.
They flexing, man, and y'all niggas enjoying the day.
It was dick
real
them.
talk.
Them niggas was standing at the phone booth and
he jumped out on dick at the phone booth.
Hill store. I'm not the Hill store on the block. Niggas pulled up in a red Chevette.
They pulled up to the cuts, nigga.
Pulled up with a red Chevette and pulled them pistols out on them sawed-offs and shit out on niggas.
See, that's the thing. That's how I end up.
What's up?
That's how I end up really hanging with a lot of them. Because remember we said Northside and Hillcrest wasn't getting along. You understand what I'm saying? And then in the midst of all of this, our partner that was rapping with Cre.
Where are you at this time? Are you in Northside or Hillcrest?
I'm in Hillcrest.
Okay,
our partner that's rapping with Cre.
Okay.
Shoot another one of our partners. They both from Hillcrest.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But it was like that kind of separated Hillcrest and Northside again. You understand what I'm saying? It came back together when me and Cre talked at a football game and started rapping together again. But before that, you got to remember, everybody done picked a side. So now I'm hanging with these messengers because Northside of the road with Blue later on in life. You feel me? I'm not going with them just because I want to. It's like being in defense because y'all Blue, we red now. You understand what I'm saying? But it was just me and my essay partners bringing me this work. They bringing me this weed. My Hillcrest niggas ain't know nothing at all. I got Bo, Quincy, Dan, all them little niggas standing out here in red. They don't know why though. They can tell you. They was out there in red. They know why. Yeah. You know, but when my family came down here from San Antonio, I didn't even know they had started banging. They left just some regular niggas on the run because they had this was high-speed chase and shit. They was like 16. They was still juveniles. So they just took off till they was old enough. You know what I mean? But they ended up staying. So they ended up moving to a spot called the Rigsby Courts in San Antonio, BSB. I don't know this when they first leave for about 2 years. When they come back, it's a whole nother game. You know what I'm saying? They come down here and one of my cousins was messing with one of our OG wife. Yeah. And he threatened my kinfolk. And this how I really find out when they all come back, you know what I'm saying? He bring the whole Rigsby with him back. Nigga, you know, and we from Corpus where it would have took the projects, Northside and Hillcrest to match all them niggas that be in the Rigsby. If you ever hear Pony J from PKO back in the game, he said, I got 1,000 niggas in the Rigsby. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. So they had a car trail from Northside all the way down to the Hillcrest on the back street. And the only one to know it is me, rest in peace to FatMan and Eric, two brothers that passed, Pat Morgan and Eric Morgan. Eric used to live in the Rigsby with his Uncle Gary. So they told us what they was coming to do. Mind you, Smitty is from Hillcrest. But I can't say nothing because it's my family. You understand what I'm saying? And they beefing with my nigga, but Smitty really he ain't finna do no shooting. He'll fight you. But it wasn't worth no game bangers looking for him. So Smitty got out of Dodge, you feel me? But they came in, surrounded our club, got into it with niggas, but they didn't really get into it with niggas. They was just looking for that nigga. Yeah. You know, and they spray paint his name all on the hill stuff with niggas sell dope, we gonna kill you and all that type of shit. So mind you, I go back with them after that. That's when I see it for the first time. You know, the old niggas hustled in the back and the young niggas was in the front. You couldn't go hustle back there where they make the most money until you got this in San Antonio and the Rigsby. One way in, one way out.
Are there clearly like dudes dressed in straight red, straight blue,
everybody in the Rigsby got on Chicago bullshit.
Okay.
Chicago bull. It looked like Michael Jordan living that motherfucker.
And are the flags visible or they're just
they're everywhere.
Oh, really?
They're everywhere. Nah, these niggas banging. These niggas banging. It was so raw. See, I don't really like to speak on it because I'm not from San Antonio, but I lived up there too. You know what I'm saying?
No, well, you can just speak on from what you know, your perspective.
Niggas in Corpus wasn't going through a war. They was just getting in fights. The Rigsby and East Terrace gangsters, them niggas was in a war.
Killing each other type shit, yeah.
I'm talking about, nigga, I'm riding with my family. They like, you know they're gonna kill you if you're with us anyway, right? So it don't matter if you're a real nigga or raw. You either gonna stay at home and don't hang with us, because if you hang with us and they see you, man, it's just like you with them niggas. You understand what I'm saying? But it was so different up there, my nigga, because like my cousin, when we riding, he like, my nigga, this ain't Corpus. You can ride an hour away and kill a nigga and go home. Mind you, I'm looking at him like, this nigga tripping. I'm street too, but I'm just tripping off how this nigga ain't the same no more, but killing people make you different. You understand what I'm saying? And my cousin was on some raw shit up there. You know, and
I ran across niggas in the penitentiary, knew them.
Man, they was on some raw shit. Ain't no niggas in the Rigsby gonna say I don't remember them Corpus Christi niggas.
I got into it with a young nigga, was arguing. I probably on the unit for about 2 or 3 weeks when I first had got there, you know, before the bench warrant. I'm arguing with a nigga from East Terrace, you know what I'm saying, about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, nigga, you know, my niggas and nigga, he going out, he crip nigga, he going off too. And I'm arguing with this nigga like a motherfucker. We arguing like a son of a bitch. But even like before niggas in Corpus started claiming sets, right? It was just the NSBS set. You know what I'm saying? And it was a Crip nigga from California named Papa G. Papa G he owned property in Hillcrest. And he took and Baron them stayed on one of his properties, like in one of the houses, right? And he took a real liking to them. So every time, you know, he come through Northside Mountain and shit like this, you know, that's who he looking for. He looking for Baron and Lily or something like that. But one day, Jimmy Lee and Ernie Holt was slap boxing, but these niggas going hard, nigga. This ain't your normal slap box, but that's how we was. Niggas is out there slap boxing for real. So Papa G popped his trunk and pulled out a Uzi, and he tried to hand it to Baron like, no, I don't know if he tried to handle it to Ernie Holder or Jim Lee. It was one of them niggas, right? And Barron was like, no, these niggas homeboys, you know what I'm saying? We from the same clique, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, y'all from the same clique and y'all doing this shit like this? Like, yeah, you know, we tune up out here, you know what I'm saying? We tune up out here with each other, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to get real, we tune up. He was like, man, I like y'all niggas. I like y'all, right? So the nigga was a Hoover. He tried to put us down. And I told him, nah, we don't bang that shit here, homie. I was like, you either in, I said, ain't no crippin' and blood in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in SBS, nigga, you gonna either put your fucking flag up, nigga, or you gonna ride with us. And one of the perfect examples was when LA first moved down here. Remember LA, light-skinned LA punches?
Look like DLC.
Yeah. When he first moved down here, he was on that Hoover shit. Say, man, my niggas beat that nigga up every day till he put his flag down and start riding.
I remember they broke.
So let's break it
I
down
remember they
for the
down there
people
broke
that's
that
watching. So a
nigga
dude
back.
comes
Man.
from LA, from the set,
From the set.
and comes to Hillcrest Northside.
Yep.
And is trying to basically put.
He wasn't. Well, that's Papa G who moved down this way. But
I'm talking about LA.
Yeah, he moved down here, but
He was trying to put down the most gangster niggas in the hood at the time.
So LA is trying to put dudes from Northside down.
It's like he was trying to put the ball squad down. You
and
understand
he
what I'm
was
saying?
really one thing I ain't gonna front on the niggas, like he was really about his shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? This is like bitches in SBS over here. Now, nigga, it's Hoover over here, nigga. Well, brrr, until nigga was like it was enough ass whoopings, man. To even one of the homies like, nigga, we can't keep beating this nigga up every day, man. You know what I'm saying?
I remember they down
Did
there
he get? Did he
I
end
remember
up
they down
getting a
there
few
broke his
under his
back.
wing
No.
before all the shit goes down? Or
No.
Oh, no, not at all.
Already.
Not at all. And he eventually started fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? Now he back in the land
See,
on
look at
this
Marcus
shit.
Lavelle. That nigga remember that shit with DJ Quick.
He back in the land. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say I don't know what he doing, but every time I see him, he in blue. You know what I'm saying? When he posted whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I had told Papa G, nah, we not on that shit like that, right? And this is what he told me. And we'll later get into the Gumby situation and shit like that. But I'm just giving you a breakdown of what me and Pat been through and what we.
What's the word started for y'all?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so Papa G was like, you know what, man? This is what he told me right then and there. He said, even if I put y'all down with this crippin', y'all could never be Hoover. Because y'all not from Hoover Street. Y'all not from that land. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not from there. He said, only thing, he said, whatever block y'all be on right there, and I always say Chapito. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my street, Chapito. And he was like, whatever block y'all on, whatever neighborhood, y'all have to be that neighborhood crippin'.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what y'all would have to be. You know what I'm saying? But we're like, nah, we're not doing this. Our color's black and gray, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. We not with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna come down here, try to change this shit up and shit like that. What happened for me was when Jimmy Lee and Sput and them, all them niggas started going to the penitentiary, man, like a lot of the homeboys that was in SBS, them niggas came home banging.
And look, I'm glad you said that because we be talking about how a nigga lead a nigga falsely. You understand what I'm saying? See, I interviewed one of them names he named. You understand what I'm saying? On my podcast, and I asked him, well, where you get your crippin' from? The nigga told me I got put down in California when in reality, my brother was in the penitentiary with you when the nigga tried to put y'all both, he put them both down.
Yeah.
And the nigga told you the story that Cre just said.
Yeah.
That you gotta have your own, so you got the 78410 as an area code. They was gonna come out with 40 Crip. Remember my nigga said call me 40?
Yeah.
So this is why he knew he was supposed to say 40 Crip. Why he told a lie about California and all that, I don't know. But see, that's the stuff I'm talking about. There's a lot of niggas really rep my nigga about the Crip shit. Yeah. And that right there tell you what I'm talking about. Once you start putting niggas in the spotlight, they won't sit here and tell you what they've been saying for 30 years. Their stories start changing. You went to saying, I know when you got put down, what the pimp said when they came back from the penitentiary.
Yeah. Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? Wasn't no niggas in our neighborhood put down no goddamn California, man. At all, my nigga. When I would take them to San Antonio, they wouldn't even get out the car. They wouldn't even get out the car, my nigga. I done took niggas with me to San Antonio that wouldn't get out the car. Grocery store, the church, nowhere, my nigga. But they said they was banging in Corpus, and I'm like, nigga, that shit'll get you killed playing around in San Antonio. It's like Marcus LaBelle bought the DJ Quick shit. I'm fucking with these niggas around all this time. The nigga that got killed named Let me see. Lil Papa killed Garfield. I'm gonna share this in San Antonio. I got a big ass group called Putting On for the Tone. I can share this and niggas will vouch for that. A nigga named Lil Papa shot Garfield in the face. That's what DJ Quick was talking about. You feel me? DJ Quick put on a bulletproof vest and some shit and ran out the club. DJ Quick wasn't on no gangster shit like he said. But who would be? You know what I'm saying? Lil Papa was on the run for a while, my nigga. They even told me stories like he dressed up like a woman.
Yeah,
all
like
kind of
shit like that. Yeah,
you know, and Willie Heights, you know, I was around that time. My brother had played this man in like AAU. So I didn't know him, but my brother was like, hey, we went to San Antonio and we played a nigga named Willie Heights. And when we walked in the gym, they started saying, don't believe the hype. And that nigga tore our ass up. You know, mind you, fast forward 2 years later, I'm living with my Aunt Faye in San Antonio. She done got back with her husband after about 10 years. Yeah. His name is Melvin Nation.
Yeah.
Willie Heights' daddy name is Big Willie. Yeah. Big Willie, matter of fact. This is Melvin's brother. I don't know this. So mind you, we know the story about him getting killed in the car, him and Jerome on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there one day, and this just show you how you're around these people and don't know it. I'm working with this man. They own a shop on Dawson on the east side of San Antonio. Yeah. I'm working here with both of these, like my uncles, and don't even know this Willie Heights' daddy, you know, till he started telling us. And he like, man, when you living like Willie was living, he like, Dad, you can't even go to Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas dinners, none of that. He like, Willie gonna come through for 5 minutes and he gone, you know. He went to Oklahoma. He was the #1 basketball player in Texas. Yeah. He went to Oklahoma. Somebody shot his brother. I can't remember if he died or not, but I remember they shot his brother. Man, this nigga came back and did some King Bond shit. So I remember one dude, he shot him down and spit on the cat, you know, and that's the one niggas didn't forgive him for. And like I said, I don't mean to talk on this shit, but I was there, my nigga. I know these niggas. You know, I remember Rocco and his brothers, niggas with grilled out mouths, gangsters, you feel me? And my cousin showing me all these niggas and just telling me never play with these niggas, you feel me? All these niggas I'm naming, niggas showed me and told me never play with these niggas. And their story played out. Them some real gangsters to the grave, you feel me?
Before y'all get into the Gumby show, I get one more question. Because I kind of feels like this kind of like ties in. How does whenever the Bloods and Crips and all that starts infiltrating like the North Side and Hillcrest, is that because of, like you were saying, most of the OG North Side Bomb Squad members are already like gone to the penitentiary and shit, or did they come back and start putting people on?
I'm gonna tell you what it was. When it came to the blood shit, nobody was put on. They saw me right flamed up. Ask anybody, they gonna tell you, FatMan, nobody was put down, my nigga. They just saw me flamed up. And they started flaming up.
That's exactly what I was gonna get into.
They started flaming. It wasn't no on our side. Right. Now I'm not gonna say the Beskin side. I can't say the West side. It's some other niggas got their own stories. They say, "Nah, FatMan, 2 years before that." Yeah. So I'm not saying this for nobody. I'm telling you, the North Side, Hillcrest, especially. You know, even the whole North. Yeah. Ask any nigga. Go ask all of my little niggas that got trap houses. What the fuck they seen it for? They can all say from FatMan, I got a little nephew, Jacquay. God damn it, he blooding his ass off up in that motherfucker. I mean, Kingsville, Texas, man. Kingsville, little motherfucker. Ask Jacquay why he fuck with that shit. They gonna all say my cousin FatMan, Hank. I'm gonna look him folks to Coast Billy, ask him. They gonna say my cousin FatMan. My nigga, I was the only nigga flamed up in Northside when it was all Crips. No bullshit.
And I can even vouch for that. That's
Big
a true
Fred
story,
used to tell me, stop wearing that shit up in my club, man. You gonna get yourself hurt. But my niggas love me. I just could do it because they love me, not because they were scared of me. They love me. I'm gonna hurt you for them like they gonna hurt you for me. But I was just on something else, you know what I mean? But we never beat behind it, so don't get that twisted. We was Northside, but they would just play with me, but they'll beat your ass for doing it.
Oh, really?
No
So was
bullshit.
Northside just riding blue, or they eventually turned into Crips?
Blue.
Yeah,
it was blue.
niggas was cripping.
Okay, bet.
For me, this is what happened to me. This is how I got my and I done said this before and I said it again. My association came through Pat. You know what I'm saying? When all them niggas was coming back from the penitentiary cripping, that shit pissed me the fuck off.
Cause y'all had ran it off for so long.
We had been doing this shit for so fucking long. You know what I'm saying? That shit pissed me off. And me lining myself up with Pat, like he said, you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up at a football game. We started rapping and shit. Pat was already a blood. You know what I'm saying? I associated myself with Pat to where, nigga, we bloods now. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see me in all red. You know what I'm saying? And a funny thing is like when Vin came home from the penitentiary, we was all at the Hill store, right? He pulled up with and by this time, nigga, a bunch of niggas is wearing red now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? By
everybody.
this time now, there's a bunch of niggas wearing red now. And I'm thinking I'm more sure them niggas just wearing red because niggas just wearing red, but mostly because of Pimp and myself. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when he was in the car with Smooth and they got out, was at the head store. He say, "Look, V, all these niggas out here got this red on, man." You know what I'm saying? Shit changing around this corner. You know what I'm saying? And remember, my son, Jasmine, man. Somebody in his family was on that blood shit, a Mexican. Yeah. Somebody in his family was a Mexican that was on that blood shit. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga Jasmine knew every gang.
I remember Jasmine when they was getting real, and he knew all of them.
Baby. That nigga there knew
all
every fucking gang sign you could.
I forgot about that, Pimp.
We used to be at the park. Right, we used to be at Hillcrest Park.
Yeah, he ain't
and like them niggas from the west would be parked on like the other side. Them niggas will go get Jasmine. Northside niggas will go get Jasmine. Pay that nigga $20, $30. Go hit these niggas up, Jazz. And Jazz will walk right over there and mind you know, it's niggas that's cripping on the west side at this time. Jazz can walk over there, man, and hit them niggas ass up, man. My baby mama made me stop doing that shit. I like shit. This these niggas lunch money and shit.
Man, I see Jappa Don on here. Look,
yeah,
dog, that Vigilante CD that a nigga put out. I got Vigilante on my neck, nigga. I got three niggas, one in the grave right now. Yeah. Rest in peace, Drill Tillers. You feel me? A nigga was influential gangster, nigga. I had niggas tattoo this Vigilante on their neck. You understand me? I got a partner named Wayne got this motherfucker. My partner Punkin had this motherfucker.
Got it on there too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about niggas are telling me I love you so much I want that same tattoo.
Vigilante click,
you know what I'm saying?
Who ride?
I had a song called Vigilante Click, Who
I
Ride.
represent
like
the north side.
You feel me? Yeah, man. And hey, say, look here, dog.
That song was so motherfucking hard. I was mad because I wasn't on that bitch.
I saw that comment, but I was gonna say that for the end.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Small Town Killers had taught me how to make beats.
Yeah.
Remember I told you I fucked up with some friends I should have never fucked up with. You understand what I'm saying? When I tell niggas you gonna go through life fucking up, my nigga. You know when me and Gil finally talked it out, my nigga, I was so happy. But me and my nigga in a war, me and Roy. And Roy, that was the day he shot Larry little son. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I take my nigga guns over there, my nigga. Just steal their guns, you feel me? My nigga, I used to land in mama house. So I'm sorry for this. I ain't never got to tell him this. I'm glad he on here, you feel me?
Yeah.
My nigga, I want to cry. They was so real with me, dog. Say it, man.
Be like that sometime, Pimp, when nigga trying to make shit right.
Hell yeah.
Man, look here, young niggas. Boy, y'all don't know. Say, boy. It was just taking that from them niggas, man, when their mama used to let me spend the night like I was her son. Nigga, I was the first time I ate weenies and corn tortillas, nigga. I ain't know nothing about no Mexican hot dog. Man, them niggas, man, we was so gangster with it. They was so gangster with it, nigga. At the studio, that was the first nigga showed me how to put 2x4 so a nigga couldn't kick the dough in, nigga. You feel me? So, I mean, man, you know, I apologize to Gil, but never to Ant. I took Gil guns, but they was Ant too, you know, but man, them niggas was my niggas. They was the first person that invested money in me.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody doing that. You know what I'm saying? So for every nigga ever fucked up with a real motherfucker like that, man, I'm sorry, man. Tell your nigga you sorry, dog.
Yeah, facts.
That hurt my heart right now, nigga. I'm a gangster, nigga. Man, I'm hurt.
Yeah, facts, man. That's a fact. And like I say, fucking with Pat is how I became associated to a nigga put me down. You know what I'm saying? Really gave me a live set. And this is why we're gonna kind of like jump into the Gumby type shit, right? Like when it comes to this shit, man, you know, Texas and California got their own politics.
Yeah.
But it go back to what Papa G said, man. The nigga, you can't claim Outset because you're not from there, man. You know what I'm saying? You can only claim your block and throw your Crippin' or your Blood or your Pyru and shit like on there. A nigga, I ain't even going to the gang.
Hey, well, I'm gonna tell you, and that's the main problem with Pimp talking about right there. If you don't meet a real nigga that's officially can put you down, my nigga, then you just met an artificial nigga. And one thing me and Pimp ain't talked about yet, and the OGs talk about this, my nigga, and we ran into this and you will see it. Nobody ever wonder why a nigga would leave California to live in Corpus Christi, Texas. You feel me? That man snitched on somebody, man.
You just accepted that he was
You
an OG.
just accepted he an OG because he showing you some shit you want to be in your life. Don't even know you taking official gang lessons from a snitch.
Man, we had a 3-hour conversation.
Why would you leave Corpus
shit,
leave California to come to Corpus? And we ain't thinking at this time. You meet them in San Antonio, everywhere. You think, oh man, they on the pipeline from Cali. But my nigga, why your OGs ain't taking the whole set he put down back out to Cali? They be telling you take a trip to the land.
Yeah.
Why your OGs ain't taking you out there? Cause he can't go back.
Look, bro, this is what I had learned, right? I'm gonna go back to the penitentiary with some information I got, but when I had got out and like, you know, Facebook started jumping off and all this type of shit, right? A female sent me an inbox of a nigga that's down here, nigga from California, but he down here. He's a Crip. You know what I'm saying? And it was his paperwork. Before nigga was talking about show me your paperwork, nigga, I had some. Yeah. I didn't. She sent me his paperwork, the court clippings and all that type of shit from court. Where this nigga done snitched on these niggas in the dope game. You know what I'm saying?
He was running the north and the west with that weed at the time.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts. Nigga was, cause Pimp took me to the nigga house. This is when I met the nigga. He was a Crip nigga. Pimp took me to his house. His brother banged the same shit that I banged, but his brother was from the land. You know what I'm saying? So when she showed me this paper, man, a lot of shit started, and then I'm in the penitentiary and I'm talking to some of these niggas prior to I'm getting this paper. Like, I'm telling the nigga, you know what I'm saying? And this was like, niggas paid attention to me. Even though like I'm over the Muslims, I still had some of these gang banging ass ways. You know what I'm saying? And niggas paid attention to that shit. Well, when I'm on my way home, man, they send us to a therapeutic community in Cali, right? Nigga, it's one red chair that's out there. All them chairs are either blue or the motherfuckers is beige colored, right? Nigga, soon as that door roll, I'm going to get that chair, right? So the nigga name was Lucius. Nigga name was from Lucius. He was from California, but he stayed in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga name was Lucius.
Nigga name was Lucius, like the nigga from Empire. Nigga name was Lucius, man. And the nigga he say, man, he's like, you're like, you a blood? I'm like, no, man, I said, I'm Muslim, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, nigga, I know you claim something. You banged something, man. I said, I did claim something at one time. I say, what makes you say that shit? Why you come ask me this question? He say, every time you come out every time your door roll, you grab that red chair. If you can't get a beige chair, if somebody grab that red chair, you don't even sit in a blue chair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I still had some of them old ass ways. You know what I'm saying? I sat down with the brother. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what you used to claim and shit like that. So I tell him what I claim. He's like, what? Them niggas not Parus. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you mean? So I give him the information on the nigga who put me down, right? And he was like, bro, he was like, man, I'm gonna tell you something real. Them niggas not Parus. Them niggas is just a regular set. They wear red. They wear red, but Swan niggas not Parus. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it anyway. Swan niggas are not Parus. So nigga, that shit tore my heart in half. He say this is only the possibility of that happening is that y'all here in Texas and two sets joined each other. It was maybe some Paru niggas and some Swan niggas out of Lubbock. Them niggas may have joined each other crews together. Maybe it was too many motherfucking Crips. Maybe it was something like that. But Swan ain't officially ain't no Paru set. Yeah, no. When he started, because he from there. You know what I'm saying? He giving me all the information I need to know, and I'm realizing the nigga that gave me my information, that nigga lit wasn't correct, and that shit.
Well, because all the niggas on the north thought Parus and Bloods was the same too.
That shit just.
I was arguing with a little nigga about that. You know, I'm telling him, man, look here, you better got yourself killed, nigga. Throwing that shit up around some Paru niggas. Man, them niggas ain't feeling what you talking about.
No, that's it.
You know what I'm talking about? You know, and they didn't know that. They listen to Paru Love. A whole car full of blood niggas listen to Paru Love. That just show you what I'm talking about.
That shit.
You feel me? And you'll think, all they representing, they ain't supposed to be listening to Paru Love. Pyru's listening to Pyru Love.
Yeah.
I mean, Bloods, it was like the universal song for them, but in reality, they started telling you we not Bloods.
You gotta call them niggas down move.
Yeah.
But that's what it mean. I mean, blood is in Swahili. You know what I'm saying? So when that nigga told me that shit, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how any other nigga may have felt, but that shit crushed me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I don't like doing is not knowing. You know what I'm saying? And I always move. I do my best to always move in truth. I don't like nothing falsifying. I don't like nothing fake. I don't like bitches with BBLs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't like nothing fake. Shit just got to be real all the way around. And when it comes down to like, say this Gumby situation and him going back and forth with that nigga from there, that nigga put in real live work for Hoovers. Real life work. The nigga been to the penitentiary for that shit, for wars like you was talking about. Niggas really at war for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas down here screaming these sets and stuff like that, all I be asking, I be telling myself, well, who your OG? Have you ever been to the land? Or you even in the books? Have they gave you the line? You know what I'm saying? Or have they made your sets? Have they made you wherever you at? What city have you official and a part of that line to where you can come back down here and start the set? You know what I'm saying?
I got some partners in California, dog. I'm talking about. There's nothing to brag about. Pimp to tell you, man. We never want to influence nobody else. We was just doing what we was doing.
We know what we doing.
You understand what I'm saying? But nigga, I caught in on the tail end of what him and his partner already built up. Prior to this murder, they had a record deal that they never talk about. I don't remember if you remember King T came out with a song called Drop That Bass. Drop That Bass. He's from California.
I know King T.
Creed was supposed
and all that shit.
Ice-T had him. Creed was supposed to come out before his album.
Yep.
And the murder went down. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how close they came to changing history for us. This one I told you they was already rapping street shit. You feel me? Ice-T was doing 6 in the morning. He was on kind of on it, but he was on the dope boy shit. You feel me? But man, that what I learned, my nigga, I'm gonna tell y'all the basic thing I learned, and pay attention, because real gangsters gonna tell you Fat Man ain't bullshit when he say this. Ain't about what you rapping. See, a lot of niggas like my nigga Bubba. Shout out to all my niggas in Jurassic Park. Them blood niggas love me so much. You understand what I'm saying? But I remember him telling me one day, hey man, I heard the Rigsby came down here and they put you down on the streets, they jumped you. I'm like, who told you that? He like, them hoes. My nigga, I love them niggas. But them niggas will tell you, I ain't with no nigga jumping on me. I'm from Hillcrest, Texas, my nigga.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga put their hands on. He like, whatever they told me. Niggas will tell you anything. I'm going to tell you why niggas fuck with a nigga for what Pimp just said a while ago. If you a shooter, my nigga, you'll think niggas really know the politics of gang banging and everything else. When they start telling you the worst niggas in the hood, some of them niggas didn't even know 3 gang signs. Yeah. Y'all just wanted us with y'all because we was the shooters. See, like I tell people, when I would go out of town for my cousin, I say for my cousin, not to visit, you don't even know about being a gangster till they pick you up at your mama's house and put you in the trunk. And you got to ride all the way out of town without getting out of any gas station to piss or anything because you can't be caught on camera nowhere. You feel me? Yeah. You ain't getting out till you get to the house. Where you going? You gonna do what you gotta do. You right back in the trunk and all you doing is calling and seeing how hot it is. Yeah. What you think them people will find out. This is a young life of a young nigga. You understand what I'm saying? My family was like, if you get in something there, we're gonna come there. If we get in something here, you come here. So they got the shit more than I did. So I made more trips for them. You understand what I'm saying? That's my prior experience of dealing with gangbangers, you know what I mean? You didn't even get to be outside chilling and living your life. How niggas talking about I went to go see Screw and all them. You ain't gonna do that shit. Hey man, them niggas in San Antonio catch your ass somewhere called, you parlaying. Our gangbanging niggas trip me out when they go get a job. If you in Corpus, you can do it. And I thank God we not at war, so don't get me twisted. Yeah. San Antonio nigga, you better not be a nigga from the Rigsby gangbanging.
Man, San Antonio,
and got you a job in these service at a grocery store. And we could just go to your grocery store and you walking outside.
They gonna dust you.
They gonna put you on the news, my nigga.
Niggas in San Antonio, niggas in Austin, Texas, niggas in Houston, and niggas in that Dallas Fort Worth.
Pyru niggas in Austin gonna be playing.
Them niggas is banging for real.
Them Crip niggas, shout out to N-Dog, man. Yeah, them niggas.
Yeah, them niggas banging for real, but they, you know, They
on
on some-
country
they
towns
on-
too,
they
like
on-
Galveston,
yeah.
Mark over there. Shout out my boy Tim Snow, he over there. They,
But them
Beaumont,
niggas,
nigga Beaumont.
yeah.
yeah, shit.
You know
El
what I'm saying?
Campo had some family over there. They were over there in El Campo like a motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like I tell everybody, you ain't gotta go to Los Angeles to get killed. You can go to Imperial and fuck with the wrong motherfucker, man. A nigga told me, like I said on one of the last podcasts when I came over here, I had an SA met me, man, and he was like, you know what, bro? My brother gangbanged for 30 years in California. He died 6 months after he got the corpus. Cause our lifestyles are different.
Yeah.
Our lifestyles are different. Niggas ain't bluffing in Texas.
I remember nigga was doing this little skit on TV, and they brought up Corpus Christi, and they was talking about the sandy beach, something like that. I say, man, they ain't shit down there. I say, look at here, man. I don't know what the fuck they told you, but you bring your ass down here, these little young niggas and Mexicans, and put your bitch ass in a box and don't give a fuck. I say, come on down. I signed out. I say, oh, Sandy Place. I say, sincerely, the Sandy Place.
Yeah, look here, man.
Niggas will kill you down here,
CCB
man.
wasn't bullshit.
Sure wasn't.
CCB wasn't bullshitting, man. I don't know how motherfuckers act like they don't be
Them
remembering
niggas
them
shoot it
motherfuckers.
out bus, nigga.
Man, them niggas go shoot everything moving. Them niggas, they wasn't bullshit.
They
You
shoot
hear
it
me?
out bus, man.
I knew a lot of them, dog. They was, shit, they was, them niggas wasn't bullshitting at all.
Nigga, I went to
But
a-
nobody was bullshitting. I mean, nigga, I had a partner named Bumpy out of La Quati, man. I don't even know. I think my nigga got life. And they had a clip called Are You, nigga.
Yeah, Russell, you neither.
And when I tell you, Rasta, you nigga, did a spree of putting motherfuckers to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they all went down for. But I remember being cool with me and Bumpy, and he would be telling me playing with a Ouija board. And he told me one time, yeah, you're gonna die on a plane at 27 years old. I said, man, that Ouija board broke. I ain't getting on no plane at all in my rest of my life. What the hell you talking about? But I mean, we were joking, but my nigga, that boy was a stone cold fool with it. You feel me? They ordering hits 100 miles an hour. And he telling me, and I ain't thinking he bullshit, it just, we on nigga shit, y'all, let's say shit.
Yeah.
I would go to Grandma Gordito, his grandma owned that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, his grandma was Miss Gordito, whatever the lady name was. But anyway, we would meet up over there because everybody go over there to eat. And he would always tell me, man, fuck with me, man, I got it, man. Mind you, he tell me, I'm a general, I don't know no motherfucking general,
Yeah.
we just niggas. And I remember asking my brother that one day, like, damn, fool, that nigga got some weight. I'm like, you think Bumpy doing it? You know, I ain't find out till my nigga got all that time for all that shit they went through. But yeah, a nigga knew some real essays too, man. Nigga knew some real essays, man.
So like when you know on the Trey 600 when them niggas when Percy and you know Kunta and all them niggas they going back and forward arguing and shit like that, both niggas, I'm gonna say this, ain't neither one of them wrong. You know what I'm saying? But what it boiled down to is, nigga, did you go to the land? You know what I'm saying? Did you go to the land and take care of your business and get put in the books? But for the most part, what Cali niggas have to understand, nigga, this is Texas. We do shit a lot different here, nigga. It be Crippin' Bloods in the same motherfucking family. You know what I'm saying? Down here.
I think that's what kind of got them niggas feeling like, if y'all gonna be friendly and be mixing shit, what they say about Blue Magic, don't change it.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Call yourself something else.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have no problem if niggas wasn't naming themselves after them though, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's
Like
the
I
main
say,
problem.
hip hop is from New York, Blood and Crips from California, man.
Well, to me, it
Well, it
ain't
got
about-
famous in California because we ain't nobody till Colors came out.
was more like how are you banging Hoover in Fort Worth?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. That's what it's basically boiling down to.
Yeah.
But see, this
Because niggas didn't know they was claiming streets, they was just repping shit. Until the niggas in Cali start telling you, nigga, these the streets we live on. Paru is the street in Cali.
in
you feel?
California. And this is what I go back to saying. When they came out with that 3 strikes law, and niggas is going to court snitching and shit like that, getting this time off or getting asylum, and they can't go back to the set. They coming to Texas. And you know why they come to Texas? Because this is where your ass come from in the
That's what I was
first
gonna
place.
say.
That's where they coming back down
Yeah,
to the family.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas been put niggas on. Yeah, I'm from such and such, I'm from such and such. This is how these niggas start banging these sets.
And
You
most
know
of them
what
got
I'm saying?
family back in Texas, like you say.
Yes,
Shit.
majority of them do, because you gotta remember when they started when the
Great Migration to the West.
Yeah, the Great Migration when they freed the slaves and shit like that. See, this is what a lot of people don't know about when when the families of descendants of slaves, when we had got freed from slavery, this is what a lot of people don't know. When the family member had moved to the East Coast or they moved to the West Coast, they were supposed to come back with the knowledge to teach us, to give the other family members who were stuck down here, the most educated ones got sent up that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To come back and learn the knowledge, the business and all these types of shit, because these are big business places. You know what I'm saying? California was in its fully development then. New York and shit like that was being developed in like that. We wasn't developing down here in the South.
Well, also, yeah, because it was a Jim Crow laws. That's what somebody just said too. Marcus
like
said they're running from the Jim Crow laws and shit like that.
We wasn't developed down here. So these families went up.
They weren't even allowing you to get developed down here. You know what I'm saying?
And these families was moving out of the states to the east and the west. But the thing was, they never came back.
Yeah.
They got up there, they stood up there. You'll hear Dr. Umar talk about that shit sometime. Talking about you niggas sold the South out. Your family sold the South out. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And that's what happened.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you why that shit worked when them niggas, like he said, he couldn't go back home, but he can come here. Cause just like I said, instead of Texas niggas standing on their own identity, they was ready to accept it. So you accepted it from anybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Even a nigga with the wrong litter.
You accepted it from anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Had you stood on business saying, "Nah, in Texas we do this instead of that," we would have never had some problems that they argue about on TV.
Nigga might have been a real hoe in California. Came down here to Texas where don't nobody know him.
And put down some killers.
With that rah-rah shit, and niggas done fell up on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Texas just took it to the
Because the
level in
niggas
which
in Texas
Texas
don't know nothing
man.
about calling up there. Check. And how you gonna call say we some Texas niggas trying to see if he real? They don't give a fuck who you is.
Now, what I have seen, I've seen certain rappers from the South who go to the land. I seen Walker do it, Sauce Walker do it, and get his shit correct. I seen Waka Flocka do it. Seen Jim Jones do it. No, if they don't take the shit.
It's niggas like that that'll do it for one reason. They can afford to do it.
That's what I was just about to say.
What do a broke nigga look like borrowing money from his grandma to go out there and meet an OG and come back here? He still ain't got no money, no hustle, nothing. But you done put him down. What the fuck that mean to anybody?
I'm glad you said.
And my thing is, it's too far along. Yeah, now we're in the day and age of the social medias where we could see a Sauce Walker and all them doing that. Back then, like Pat, like y'all saying, it was just accepted.
Yeah. It was
you
just
didn't
accepted.
even feel like there was no need to go back to the motherland in those days.
We didn't even know nothing about it. You supposed to go.
It's only become now in these social media times that it's basically been said now that you're hearing the LA dudes say it.
The whole time, California niggas have been saying, we don't respect none of that shit outside of California. The whole time niggas was doing it.
But but back in those days, how do you hear a California cat saying it? Because you ain't talking to a cat on the phone long distance. So the only way you're going to see something like that is on a VHS tape on a type of documentary. So if you ain't got the documentary, you ain't never saw it.
When you in San Antonio, you understand what I'm saying? And you run across niggas like my family, them had the niggas that was giving them that dope like a motherfucker, nigga that put them down. But you also run into niggas that they from there and they not trying to put nobody down.
Yeah.
But they can tell you, that shit ain't official, my nigga.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You'll run into real niggas from there.
Yeah.
And they gonna tell you that's why I'm not rocking with them. You know, you don't know what you, that's why I say we were so eager to accept something. And one thing about Corpus, Cre will tell you, Northside Hillcrest had it bad. Hate on each other. As soon as one of them niggas from Houston come down here, nigga dick ride him.
Dick ride him.
So these you ready to dick ride the out of town nigga? So much you done dick roll the snitch up here and put him over the hood.
Yeah.
Now we all claiming the wrong shit. A nigga, and he ain't telling us we supposed to go back to the land because he know he can't go back.
He can't go back.
Yeah.
So you never find out, hey man,
He don't want you to go back because if you go back, you blow his cover.
Yeah.
I got a
It was just too much in that shit for me. I'm like, damn, I love my neighborhood too much to want to go do all that to rough some niggas I'll never see, but probably at one time.
Yeah.
That's what it was to me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it was Hillcrest, Texas for life after that. It didn't make no sense to be screaming some shit. I ain't gonna keep on riding. What the fuck I'm gonna ride out to California for? I'm the type of nigga, if you ain't feed me, we ain't family anyway. So I don't give a fuck about going out there meeting you. You ain't finna send me back with nothing that's gonna help me build nothing in Texas. I just get to go back with your words saying I'm a real nigga, huh?
And I think like this is where like a lot of that conflict come in is because niggas is claiming these sets down here, right? But they ain't. In Texas, one thing niggas do in Texas is hustle. Niggas in Texas get money. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers is feeling like in the land, nigga, you claiming this set, you ain't sending your 5% back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shooting no money up here for the niggas that's struggling, or you know what I'm saying, to help.
You're claiming Hoover, but you ain't helping Hoover.
Yeah, you ain't help building no infrastructure.
And I'm gonna say the cold part.
Shit like that.
They'll put that on your mind, and the whole time you ain't realizing that they ain't sending you a motherfucking thing either. See, this is what you gotta realize. This is what I realized. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas that had me doing the gangster shit while they was getting money. Y'all didn't call me when I was hitting the 3 bricklet. But you want me to shoot the niggas you done stole it from. Yeah. I had to change my mind, you understand what I'm saying? Like they tell the niggas, oh, you ain't sending your 5%. What the fuck did y'all send down here to any nigga that was struggling? They just like the church house, that gang banging. What is Big you in jail for right now, man?
Extortion.
It's all about extortion, gang banging, man. What the fuck the niggas not act like that's the real truth behind gang banging? Kill up enough niggas, build up some fear. We extorting every goddamn body who's scared to kill somebody. That's all it is, my nigga. A bunch of cowards join the gang. I'm just gonna be real with you. A lot of niggas join the gang for protection. Just like Pimp said, they told you gonna ride by yourself. Don't you know some niggas rolled by themselves and made it? Don't you know there's a bunch of niggas that tell you, I rode my son, that bitch right now riding by himself, nigga. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. If the rawest nigga in the penitentiary ain't claiming nothing, they ain't fucking with him. He can walk out, slap the shit out of everybody unless you finna go, y'all gonna team up and kill this nigga. I asked him, I ain't lying. Man, you get a nigga that's the rawest nigga in there. He ain't gotta be repping nothing. Let that nigga bend up 40 niggas in 2 years, my nigga. Ain't nobody fucking with that nigga talking about what he gonna rep and what he better do. It ain't like niggas think either though, my nigga. My son only 23 when he hit that bitch, you hear me? And niggas tell me the wildest stories, you hear me? And I asked my baby, I'm worried because that's my son. What is it like to you? That nigga said the annex. That's what he told me. It's like the annex, daddy. I'm like, man, you tripping, man. But he like, this just that normal. You know, niggas want it to be something different. He told me it's just like the annex. You know how to stay out of shit. You know, you gonna get it anywhere, my nigga. Nigga be talking, but man, I seen the niggas get it more in the annex than I ever heard about in the penitentiary, my nigga. Well, I've only been in the annex. SATL right there behind that bitch in the county, nigga, on months. You know, 2 or 3 months, maybe 4 months. My nigga, say.
When I had, like, it used to bother me, like, niggas, like, when me and Patton was out doing our thing, like, niggas wasn't really like, Pimp, Cre, put us down, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these niggas I bumped into in the penitentiary. So they asking to be put down. I was like, nigga, you was out in the streets with me and Pat. You could have asked then. Don't come here now and didn't want to ride with these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
And that's just like the crippin'. It's just like the crippin'. I seen my little brother Nitty, shout out to Nitty. And you know, niggas can call it from the best of their recollection. And he was saying my little brother and Quincy them is where he remember seeing it. But the first official nigga ever claimed Crip in Hillcrest and Northside was a cat that's doing life in prison named David Miller. Yeah. You feel me? Hillcrest Cartel was before all of that. Hillcrest Cartel had the first set of Crips. You feel me? So it wasn't just Northside I'm walking around in front of. And then my family, my relative from San Antonio, he first cousin with the Crip nigga I'm talking about. Yeah. So mind you, while we at home drinking, since it's Crips and Bloods drinking together, we drinking Red Bull mixed with Wild Hours Rose. Blue Bull mixed with Wild Hours Rose, you feel me? And I remember both of these niggas, mind you, both of them killers, my nigga. And they was first cousins, but claimed 2 different things, but was real with that shit. You know, my family died behind it, and my nigga got life in prison behind it. You understand what I'm saying? But they was real with that shit. My nigga David Miller had the first set of Crips in the whole Northside. You know, this was before my nigga, Ridin probably was probably junior high, huh? Yeah. Like maybe junior high, y'all.
But I say this too, you know, like I said, as far as like some cities, well, not some cities, but far as Corpus Christi, there's some niggas that's serious about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
If a nigga lost somebody, he different than you niggas that's playing by somebody, my nigga.
Niggas, there's some niggas that's serious, that's really, really serious about that shit. That's why I say, you know, when it came to the politics of it, you know what I'm saying? And what it boiled down to, it ain't where you from, it's where you at, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go back to where I say, like, you know, like when my niggas was coming home from the penitentiary and these niggas was cripping, I didn't understand. I didn't know why.
And these are your Northside Bomb Squad niggas? Okay.
I didn't understand and I didn't know why. And that shit lit a fire.
But in reality, it was like Pimp said. They had got to a unit
Well, that's what I was going to say.
that was overpopulated with Crips. I remember my brother writing me a letter saying, look, bro, I know you don't fuck with this shit, but these are niggas that look out for me. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to get down with these men. I told my little brother, do what you got to do, little bro. If them your niggas, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no banging in Corpus at this time. Ain't no banging in Corpus. If the SAs would have got Northside to bang back at that time, you'd have banging in Corpus. Since the North didn't, there was no banging in Corpus. You understand what I'm saying? The banging I knew that I would tell people about was in San Antonio.
Oh, really?
That wasn't here. So mind you, our homeboys going down there with niggas that's from San Antonio, Houston, Austin, what we talking about, Dallas, where it's happening. These are the niggas that's putting them down.
Yeah.
You know, my little brother was getting took care of by the Hoover niggas, so he fired dudes, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was
That's how they was coming back like that, because depending on what unit they fell on, who was running the unit, or who showed the most love, they got down with them.
And that was I was going back to saying, like, man, when I went for myself, it made me understand why. You know what I'm saying? Number one, it's segregated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit segregated in there. You got the, you know, for the most part, nigga gonna ride with his people. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the niggas you might be riding with, a nigga might be a Crip, nigga might be Blood, nigga might be Pyru, nigga might be a Hoover, nigga might be something. You know what I'm saying? And you ride, and you sitting at the table every day with this certain clique. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga done already embrace you, showing you penitentiary love, which was I call it, you know what I'm saying? Making sure you got, you know, if he go to the store, you know, he break a little bread with you because he see your people ain't got nothing, or, you know, when you do get your money, nigga, this is who you going to sit with because you fuck with you.
And you know why he like that with you? Because no matter what we repping, my set ain't banging nothing against yours.
Okay, well that was what
we
my
still
next
ain't got no beef.
For someone that doesn't know, that's maybe watching, that hasn't been down Daddy Cre. So whenever you get down, is the neighborhood shit out the window?
Well, it's like this. It's like this. When you get to your unit, man, if you're a Mexican, if you walk through the door and a Mexican, some Mexicans gonna greet you at the door. They gonna grab your bags and shit. They gonna help you pack your shit, and then they gonna ask you who your peoples.
And then after that comes the quota checks and all that type shit.
If they gonna find out who your peoples is, and then they gonna send you, well, such and such speak over here. He your people. He speak for y'all, or such and such over here, or such and such over there. Same with some of the white boys, because they have like, you know, Aaron brotherhood and all that type of shit. And same way with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, niggas don't even come up to you and help you with your shit. But when you get settled in, the motherfucker gonna ask you. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, niggas ain't shit. Niggas gonna ask you, like, man, who your people or something like that. If you crippin' or something like that, they gonna point you in the right direction to the Crips. If you're Blood, Pyru, or whatever, they gonna point you in the right direction of your people. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna send you where your people
They gonna send you where your people. But like, for me, when I first got there, I wasn't trying to fuck with nobody because you wasn't from Corpus. You know what I'm saying? And I watched until little Terrence Hensley, like, Damu fall out with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Our people gonna be over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm chilling with them, but at the same time, I'm watching how these niggas treat each other too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, say Pimp getting ready to move here to a unit. He know it's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks, almost a fucking month, before you get the right, not necessarily right letter, but for your shit to get to you, for all your property to get to you, for you to even hear from your parents or your family, shit like this. So Pimp give me his address to his girl house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Say, man, write my girl, tell her, you know, I love my baby and yada yada yada, and they getting ready to ship me off. You know what I'm saying? Instead of writing a nigga girl the way he's supposed to, a nigga shooting at his girl, man. That nigga's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go and fuck with me. We both from Houston. You know what I'm saying? I like not. That's why I was really sticking to. I ain't give a fuck if you was Blood or Crip. If you from the, I ain't give a fuck if you was from the West. If I knew you, bro, that's, you know, this is my nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no tripping on that nigga. I don't give a fuck what you banging. You know what I'm saying? And when I came. This was before I caught my bench one, right? I'm up in the Ruby Red, right? I sent him some raps and shit. You know, of course I got my my shit off in there. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about and shit. So he send it to a bounty hunter nigga, right? And bounty hunter send this little nigga back to me. I'm in some kind of class. I think I'm in some type of class, man. I can't remember what type of class it was, but he sent this little young nigga down to me, right? He say, man, Pooh want to bless you. And I like, bless him. He's like, yeah, he want to put you down. I say, you niggas bounty hunters. I'm a swan. If you knew anything, if you really, really, really knew anything about us, we don't even get along. You know what I'm saying? But that's from my knowledge of the land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I have been knowing all these years, bounty hunters and swans don't get along.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas be at war with each other in Cali.
Okay.
And nigga, I bump into Pooh in the chow hall. Nigga say, you know, if anything go down, this nigga speak for y'all. You know what I'm saying? On this side of the wing. This nigga 22 years old. Nigga don't speak for me. And I was like, nigga don't. I was like, no, nigga can't speak for me. Homie, I'm old. I don't know if I'm older than you. You know what I'm saying? He big ass dude. I don't know if I'm older than him or whatever. But I know we're around the same age. So I tell him, ain't nobody gonna speak for me. I'm from Corpus, man. I'm from Northside, Texas. I said, if one of these motherfuckers touch me, I don't give a fuck if it's a Mexican, if it's a Crip or Blood or any nigga in here touch me, a white boy, bitch, we fighting right there. Fuck the politics.
Okay.
No, we can't. No, you can't do that. You got. I like that. I say, you know what? Y'all take care of y'all business, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, cause ain't nobody gonna. It's politics.
Well, see, I guess that's kind of what my question is. So you say, okay, you black, you get there, the blacks ain't gonna come help you. Okay, then you get whatever you go. Okay, then whenever they finally do come and ask you, hey, what you banging or what you running with? Let's just say you say, I'm Northside Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah. What are they gonna say? Are they gonna look at you like, what the fuck is that? Or are they gonna be like,
no,
the Corpus niggas over there?
Check this out.
Depending on who you say that shit to.
No, check this out. Nigga, when you down this way in the penitentiary guards and east and shit like that, on your way down to the valley, they know what niggas do in Northside Texas.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. They know. Okay. Majority of the time they gonna be like, nigga, you a Blood.
Okay, like, so down this way, you can say I'm Northside Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah.
Bet. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And me, I was just like, when I said that, I'm really just like, not necessarily saying that like I'm from Northside Corpus Christi, Texas. It's the principle of Northside Corpus Christi, Texas.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bitch, I ain't nobody, this is how I grew up, nigga. Yeah. Ain't nobody telling me what to do.
I know y'all know where I'm from.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? In a long way, it's like y'all know where I'm from.
What to do. When they raised up my shirt and they seen that NS and that 361, the guard told me, oh, I already know what you is. I ain't even gotta question you. But he said, I'm gonna tell you this. I can put you on this motherfucking gang file and your ass will be in lock up 23 hours out the fucking day.
See, that was one thing.
Or you can mind your business. I say, look here, man, I want to be on lockdown.
That was one thing I didn't like when real niggas was starting to, like my family member was under some real niggas and they talk to you about politics, you feel me? To me, I really used to think the niggas were just tripping when they be saying politics shit, you know, but just like one reason them niggas will tell you I kept it Hillcrest, Texas, that was one of the main reasons because ain't no violations for a nigga that ain't family with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, I know them niggas didn't know me. They knew my family, you know, and they up there doing things for each other. But my thing was, I'm like the same thing you said, pimp. Yep. Man, I ain't no authority around me, man. I'll fire up y'all too, you know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna fire one of y'all up too, y'all get the bullshit.
And one thing that prison guard had told me, he was over gang intelligence. You know what I'm saying? He was a black dude. He said, look at him, man. Just going back to your wing, he said, I come to fill you out because they went through all my papers and they went through all my lock and everything, just went through all my shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, look at him, man. Chill out and do your time and go home. He said, I'm going to be honest with you. We really not worried about y'all like that down here because y'all are unorganized. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really be moving the way they want to move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was like, y'all can't get nobody killed from the inside on the outside. Like Mexican Mafia, Emmett, Tango Blast, motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got that type of structure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all politics, but y'all ain't got y'all type of structure. He said, I'm gonna let you make it, man. Just stay out the fucking way and quit chunking up signs on my bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he caught me doing. You know, the Damus walked by me, hit me up, you know what I'm saying? But he did it so smooth, I just threw my shit up out there. You know what I'm saying? Because really, in all honesty, nigga, this is my first trip. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's whatever with me until a nigga started giving nigga like the politics of what the fuck is going on up in here, man.
with me, I understand why niggas, like I say, once a nigga say bloodshed, it's different because nigga, before I went to San Antonio, me and my brother was shooting in Hillcrest at 15, 16, 17 years old, nigga. So I didn't learn how to be no gangster in San Antonio.
Yeah.
They just found out it was some crazy niggas in the north, you know what I'm saying? So I can't even lie, dog. To me, it was more like niggas in San Antonio was going through pain. I'm watching these niggas go through pain. You know, rest in peace, Lil Sputty. I remember when Lil Sputty got killed. I think he was out of these terrorists by the Rigsby. Different people. I'm watching these little young niggas, man. I was younger than them. But man, I remember all these people dying. You understand what I'm saying? And then you come to Corpus where ain't nobody going through no pain. My nigga, the only reason I was ran all that red and doing all that shooting was hurting behind Marvin James, you feel me?
Yeah.
I know how them niggas feel. It made me do something I didn't even know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Just to be revengeful, my nigga, we were so fucked up with that shit. We drunk all red soda water.
Yeah.
A nigga ain't drinking shit blue.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about really beefing with people behind the dumbest shit, my nigga, and don't know shit about the land.
And I had one incident because it was the nigga that you introduced me with the weed, you know, his brother's a Swan, right?
Yeah.
So me and him became cool because they also know we do music. We became cool off the music, right? So I get out the penitentiary. We bump into each other again. I hadn't really seen him since that time, you know, you introduced us, right?
Yeah.
So I'm out the penitentiary, just even after my accident, you know what I'm saying? After I had my accident and shit. Crip nigga called me. He's like, man, Daddy Cre, this nigga over my house on the dip. He done got butt naked in front of my wife and shit and all that type of shit, man. Man, I'm telling this nigga get the fuck out my house, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Talk to your nigga, right? Cause he know we're supposed to be from the same set, right? So I called the nigga, right? I'm like, my nigga, what's up with it, man? He's like, what's up? I like, nigga, such and such just called me, man, and told me that, nigga, you on the dip and shit, cause I know the nigga sell dip. I know that's why you went over there. I know the nigga sell dip. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you like to do. And the nigga was like, and I'll tell him that, you know, nigga say you done got butt naked in front of his wife and shit and all this type of shit, tripping and shit on the dip, and he put you fucking out. That nigga like, no, that nigga owe me some money. That nigga owe me some money. I know this nigga not lying because the nigga done called me, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga look up to us so much that I know he not lying. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been looking up to a nigga so much and respect a nigga like that. So I know he not lying, right? So the nigga tell me, the blood nigga tell me, well, the Swan nigga tell me, he say, man, I need you to go to his house, get my money. I was like, my nigga, I'm not supposed to go to that nigga house and get your money, whatever money that you claim he done took for you. Nigga, I ain't finna do none of that shit. He's like, nigga, if you don't go get my money, nigga, you not Swan no more. I was like, bitch ass nigga, you ain't even put me down. So you ain't nothing you can talk. And we had some words
like
with
a
each other
kid.
back and forth. I ain't even lying, bro. I've been harboring them words that nigga said all this time, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see this nigga, I don't know if I'm gonna slap the fuck out this nigga or not because and it ain't even on the banging shit. It was the disrespect that we was having going back and forward because this is also my other homeboy partners who from the land who also that stay in Corpus, but them niggas ain't banging. You know what I'm saying? But they from up there, but they from the territories. So when I came back too and I was telling them about what old boy told me at the facility, niggas is correcting me shit. And I'm telling you, the more I'm getting corrected, the more fucked up I'm getting in the head mentally. You know what I'm saying? About this shit to where point of like, man, fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Not in the sense of like niggas that's from the sets of shit, the banging the blood and shit, all that type of shit. Not in the sense of fuck these niggas, but like I'm finna do Creon. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, niggas ain't looking out for nobody. When nigga was going to the meetings,
that's too much politicking and bullshitting for you not to be helping me eat.
Look.
That was basically it for me.
Nigga,
y'all want nigga to learn all this shit, say all this dumbass shit that don't make no sense in America, don't make nobody no money, but we gonna learn it just to be different from everybody.
And check this out, pimp. Nigga going to the meetings and shit. Niggas is going to meetings, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, ain't nobody's official OG. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody's official OG. But majority of you niggas here, y'all from the same set. Y'all from the same set. Why am I getting the phone calls? Daddy Creed, let me borrow yada 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 yada. Daddy Creed, I need some. Can you get some Pampers for my I ain't got no money, man. Can you get
Because
some
in
milk, some
reality,
Pampers
like
and
I
shit
tell a nigga, no matter what you repping, my nigga, you either that real nigga your mom and daddy produced or that sorry motherfucker. You either a nigga that'll shoot a nigga or a nigga that won't. So in every game, you got all the shit we talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody just like I tell people, it don't matter what kind of job you got or you see this person like, oh, they're a professional. Trust me, some days they bullshit at work like we do at our job, pimp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's something everybody do, but like I said, dog, my thing was, that was a lot of politics to learn. That was a lot of shit to have to go do. And I'm like, what the fuck are we wasting our energy on going to do all that from California for instead of just having something in Texas that's us?
And it would bother me. I'd be like, my nigga, why come y'all ain't, going to these niggas that y'all say put y'all down? I see them at the meetings. You know what I'm saying?
I asked some niggas why they never leave the penitentiary and go where your OG going. That's your OG. Why the fuck you didn't parole where he was paroling? None of them ever do. They'll tell me he in Fort Worth. Why the hell you ain't went to Fort Worth yet? This shit that you talking about that y'all banging, it ain't here, so why you ain't went to Fort Worth? That shit don't be making sense to a nigga, dog. It never have, never did.
And I'm like, shit, nigga, your OG right there. Ask your OG, you know what I'm saying? And then, Pimp, we come from hustling. We might be doing some wild shit on that bang shit, but for the most part, nigga, we hustling. We going to get this shit every day, sun up to sun fucking down.
That's what broke down the gang banging attitude and stuff. Because to get money, boy, you have to get away from that.
Yeah. And
you either gonna scare them people that want to hustle with you, or goddamn it, you just gonna fuck your shit off because you out there banging and don't even get to make your money. And
for the most part, what I was known, because I pay attention to everything, pimp. You know what I'm saying? I've been to about 4 or 5 meetings, and I'm paying attention to these meetings. A lot of you niggas ain't hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Your OG ain't no real hustler. What you doing is trying to get money from a nigga that you know who be getting money, or you think that's getting money. And I'm not saying like these niggas is like.
But that's why you'll see. You got some niggas in the game bang. I mean, some niggas that claim but don't bang. This nigga just play. That's why they on trip when you see young high school basketball players. Yeah, they rep the set, but they don't bang. You'll have a nigga work at the grocery store, but he don't bang. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody don't bang. Everybody have different jobs they doing. And everybody ain't a banger. Everybody ain't killing us in the game. But to me, I mean, think about what the fuck y'all saying, dawg. What the fuck is all y'all claiming the same thing for, and y'all don't help each other? I have never got help from Bloods.
Only time a nigga won't help pimp. Only time a nigga won't help pimp is when nigga done got his ass in some type of trouble.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. The only time anybody ever want to fuck with you, that's when you start learning about real life and you realize, damn, I ain't have to join gangbanging to learn this. Yeah, that's what people call your name. But when a nigga going to make money or somebody on a good job tell them, hey man, look out, go find you somebody that you know that might need a good job. I got a job. They ain't come get you. Yeah. You feel me?
Or the nigga that you try to get don't want to come.
See, real life
but
and reality.
But he want to ask you for some money when he see you.
Living real life and reality and learning those lessons, I make you realize, boy, I ain't never gonna do no dumbass shit like that in my life.
It was only like a few of them young niggas that I had gravitated to, and I seen that they was having real life problems. You know what I'm saying? And I help a nigga who trying to help himself. You know what I'm saying? Young nigga, one of the young niggas, little TJ that I was looking out for and helping. Nigga go to work every day, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Newborn baby. I think he get, instead of every week, nigga get paid every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that 1 week, shit, nigga might not have no Pampers. The milk done got ready low. He just waiting for the 3 more days or something like that. Like, oh, gee, man, can I get $25, man? Just go get some Pampers and some milk for my baby. And I get paid in 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
No, really.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that. But niggas that nigga posted out on the block with us all day, pimp, and the nigga not trying to get to the goddamn money. No, bro, I'm not finna give you my shit. I'm not finna help you like that, bro. You showing me that you really using this shit to leech off of niggas. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas coming to the motherfucking meetings who was when we were out here was not doing none of this shit, but to be like, shit, nigga, I been this ass Cre. You know what I'm saying? Be talking about, nigga, I've been doing this since such ass that nigga Daddy Cre. And I'm like, nigga, Me and Pat was out there every fucking day.
Nigga,
You might have got some money
Say,
around us.
man, a nigga came back and told me one time, you know, all them little niggas that fell up under you in the penitentiary. And I was like, my nigga, I ain't never been to the penitentiary in my life. And he was like, no shit, I've never been to the penitentiary in my life. You've never heard me tell a penitentiary story. I visited niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I've never been abducted by the state of Texas and gone to penitentiary. But the niggas say, well, they said you over Chapito, Peru. And I was like, my nigga, I've never lived on Chapito in my life. Nigga, I'm from Peabody Avenue. I think everybody heard me say that. And niggas say, well, that's what niggas saying down there. You know what I mean? Because niggas was down that line because everything in Corpus, niggas didn't know what they was talking about. So you at least throwing a nigga name out that niggas know a little something about. And that ain't saved you. But I ain't never told you I live in no goddamn Chapito.
Goddamn.
Look,
I want to play this clip, whatever y'all.
one time when I had got the this after the bench one, I got to Lopez, right? You know, they send you to these little cells in the back, like lockup. You're in there for 23 hours a day, right? And these niggas just had a fight. Niggas and the Mexicans had a fight against each other on Segovia behind Raymond Estrada because he was fucking with the niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I see a nigga in the cage, right? He's like, school, where you from? You know what I'm saying? I say, shit, I'm from Corpus and shit like that. Like, you from Corpus? I'm like, yeah. So he said, I'm from Corpus too. I can't remember the nigga name, right? So I walk up to his cell and I'm chopping it up with him and shit like that. Nigga got NSBS tattooed on his hand. Swear to God, bro. This is in 2005. Nigga got NSBS tattooed on his hand. And I'm looking at it. I say, what that stand for? He say, Northside Bomb Squad. I say, what you know about Northside Bomb Squad? Shit, the nigga just got the capital. I like, do you know who started it? No, I don't know who started it, nothing like that. I say, you ain't got no business with the tattoo, man.
Check it out. That was a good point. That's how the Bloods and Crips feel. That's how the Bloods and Crips feel. Just how you feel when somebody bought your shit to you, and I don't even know who the fuck you is. You see what I'm saying, though? Niggas in Texas have to be more respectful of that. Nigga, why y'all just didn't do something else? This is what I'm saying. Look how much trouble it caused just because you just didn't be yourself. That was it. That point you just made when that nigga said Bomb Squad, you know damn well he ain't put in no work with y'all. That's how California feel, my nigga.
I asked that.
Gotta respect them for that. That's how they feel. Yeah. You niggas doing everything we do. And y'all mad at us for saying do it like this, though. No, we gonna do it like this, fuck y'all. It's cool, but at the same time, how can you copy a nigga but not copy him?
Yeah. I asked the nigga, I say, pimp, I say, do you know who started this shit, bro? He's like, no, man, but yada, 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 yada. He was like that. I say, my nigga, son, you looking at an original, a day oneer. How you get that tattoo? I want to know how you get the tattoo. Shit, it's a bunch of us with this tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you who I think. There's two niggas that I can only think that put them niggas on that shit. Cedric Chase or his relative aunt. Oh, aunt older than Chase. Yeah. Because when I got to my unit, he working the walkway in lockdown.
Hold on, so check this out. I'm glad you made that point up. Fuck it, Buck. I know what's my nigga name Freak gonna get some clips out this bitch. So are you telling me Paper Chase was claiming Northside Bomb Squad down there?
I don't know. I don't know.
How can he tell somebody to get the tattoo?
Because Paper Chase was on the unit.
He just told him to get the tattoo?
No, Cre is just assuming that could possibly be one of the ways.
Because you know,
he's not saying for sure. He's just saying that could possibly.
If it was, that would have to be the only reason why.
I don't know.
I'm not going to tell you nothing about Hillcrest if I'm not from Hillcrest. Cre ain't going to tell you nothing about Northside.
Maybe it was just so influential that him growing up as a youngster just heard of the noise that y'all was making. It wanted the shit, but for him to come up with some bullshit excuses, that ain't no excuse. He should have just said I was influenced by you. You know what I'm saying?
It's like if I could say I'm from O Block. You feel what I'm saying? And you really thought I was. And I made you get O Block on you. I live in O-Block, but I don't run with King Vaughn them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
No, but
that can happen with ease because I know the conversation to talk to you to make you know it because I know all the history and everything.
Whether Paper Chase did or not, that I don't know. But I know he was on the unit.
No, that's why I said it's less likely he did it because why I'm saying he would have to do it. You feel me? And I don't think he would do that.
And I think that Paper Chase from the North, you know what I'm saying, originally from the North.
And was actually closer to a lot of niggas in the Bomb Squad than Paper Chase was.
That's what I'm thinking. Ant was closer.
Ant was
because
closer.
Ant grew up with us during that time.
Ant was closer, yeah.
So I'm thinking Ant, it had to be Paper Chase or either Ant.
Because
if anybody who's all familiar with her that's on that unit,
and Paper Chase really not.
Spud was on the unit too.
Kippo playing
but
up too. But Paper Chase really not the type that let people tell him what he gonna do or make you feel like he can't roll by himself.
Yeah.
So I see Ant doing it more because he have history with y'all.
Yeah.
You know, Paper Chase more of a nigga, I'll tell him beat your ass myself type of nigga. So I feel like it would be Ant more.
It'd probably be Ant because when I finally bumped into Ant on diagnostics, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was the SSI on where they lock us down at, you know what I'm saying, until we get assigned to our unit. And that nigga had a big old tattoo. That bitch was hard too, bro. That nigga had a big old tattoo on his back with Northside Bomb Squad and like a robber or something like that with a bomb in his hand. That bitch was hard in the bitch.
How it make you feel though?
Same shit. I was happy.
How it make you feel? Influential, man. And you know, nigga back then would say, y'all biting, but in reality, you ought to be happy somebody liked your shit so much they want to mimic it, my nigga.
But with that young nigga, I was just like, you know, do you know, nigga? Do you know who's standing in front of you? You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to have it on, but nigga, did you put some work in behind this shit? Because nigga, we was young niggas putting in work. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying about California? That's how they feel. Exactly how my nigga feel. When you saw a motherfucker with the shit, all the stories you just told, he don't know not one of them. You feel me? What the fuck is he doing claiming this? That's how they feel. I'm just, in a nutshell, my nigga, because a lot of people will be going through the politics of it. Think about it, just like Pim just said, how hard he told you Northside Bomb Squad had put their foundation down, and then you see somebody else do it that you don't even know. That's the same fucking thing.
I'm gonna play this video real quick, yeah. Let's see.
OG Percy, man, nigga, fool.
Percy a fool.
Percy a fool, man.
That's Gumby right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, no value.
Hooverland, y'all. On Hoover, come to LA, you market. What's that? Dead? You?
Talk about the solution.
He hung up. Oh, shit. Hoover.
Fort Worth.
You niggas out of here. Hooverland, y'all. On Hoover, come to LA, you market. What's that? Dead? You? Fort Worth? All you on Hoover Street. I said that for Kunta. Bring your ass to LA. I'ma show you who I am. Gangs. Hoover, dog.
Niggas old in the motherfucker.
Went bad like it was supposed to. You niggas is not from our gang. Like I said,
I just feel like that should be some young
Fort
niggas.
Worth.
That should be some 20-year-old
Period.
niggas.
Hooverland.
That's one reason why I kind of low
Hollywood, Kunta,
we always supposed to be at the age.
Percy,
at the same time,
come to
them
LA.
niggas been living
I
that shit
dare you.
all their life. Them niggas
Them
still
niggas
probably
should be
still
done with
fucking
this
You're
shit.
not welcome in the 50s.
That nigga
You
shouldn't
damn
have
sure
that kind of
can't come
passion
to
for
the
it no
Sonics.
more.
And everybody else that you go to, come on, run it. On Hoover. You niggas f***ed up. I swear, Fort Worth is no longer from Hoover Street. If you can understand what I'm saying, if you can understand English, that shit is over with. Those dudes are from here and now work or called Fort Worth Crips.
This ain't no you talking about.
I tell you what though, man. A nigga not finna go to the land, and them niggas not finna come
Yeah,
down.
they not finna go to Fort Worth. home field advantage is what the fuck going on, no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Fort Worth.
Yeah, they not.
You know what I'm saying?
He talking about come out there. He ain't finna pack his ass up and go down there either.
But and mind you, this nigga from Louisiana. Gumby originally from Louisiana. He just moved up that way when he was young. You know what I'm saying? But it go back to me saying like this nigga been doing this shit since a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of starting to see what you say because it's kind of starting to resonate.
You see, I'm gonna tell you why he acting like he acting. When you done put in a bunch of work, my nigga, you might have asked yourself out with God. See, we don't know how it feel until you put in work, my nigga, and you really do something that, if it is a hell, you just signed your certificate. You don't think, move, or operate the same as other people in life no more. You won't give a damn about acting like he acting. He'll go to Fort Worth because he'll really dump somebody. In his world, my nigga, he done did so much dirt. Heaven ain't an option, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And most people will, I'm a demon. They say that shit. Even King Barnes said, man, Troy not trying to die right now. We know where we going. You feel me? As a man thinking, so is he, my nigga. Yeah. That's why I tell niggas today, young niggas today, told you,
man,
my cousin went to San Antonio.
Because it'll make you into what you keep saying, bro.
When he came back, he was something different. You understand what I'm saying? He was so calm. He was never a nervous nigga again. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, Carl was different.
Say, dog, killing people make you different.
Yeah. And that's part of his story. I want to say he got like a life sentence on the streets, and then he got locked up, and while he was locked up fighting his sentence to get his time back, he ended up I want to say some big OG dude was supposed to be trying to sexually assault him, and he ended up killing that dude. Yeah. So that's basically almost like how he got out, and that's part of his story.
You know, and I give Fort Worth they respect, they do their thing, but that man been through so much shit that he looking at, okay, you get a bunch of niggas down here claiming that ran into false shit like niggas was running into, false OGs and everything else. But at the same time, dog, Fort Worth, you know, they known for that banging shit here. But there's a lot of stories if you go back over the internet, my nigga, where Poji Percy broke down in front of a blood neighborhood and had to walk in front of. They didn't kill him. Yeah. Get caught in front of any neighborhood in San Antonio you banging against. Get caught in that bitch and see if anybody said they gave you a pass. So it was a point they wasn't banging as bad as these youngsters is. Even OG Percy now. You know, you're going to put some spice one on your food. You're going to make it sound good while you're doing your interview. But think about some of the shit they were saying. There's a couple of OGs on this podcast from Fort Worth that say, yeah, we caught him out of bounds. We was going to smoke him. They didn't kill him, though. Nowadays, they catch you out of bounds. Look how they did Lil Ronnie. They going to kill you. There's a lot of stories. When you go back after what I'm telling you, you'll see a whole lot of them. So they was doing their thing, but these youngsters is different everywhere right now. Yeah. They turned the game up different everywhere. Ain't no OGs was worse than these youngsters. You know, back in the game, they would tell us about OGs was worse than y'all. Not no more.
Now these niggas something else.
Yeah, not no more.
Back in the day, once OG used to have to make the OG call. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got the foot soldier making his own OG call.
Man, if you're an OG, you better know a young nigga. If you're an OG, you better know a young nigga. You not finna be an OG with no connection to no young niggas you don't know. You want to get to walk around, talk shit to them. Charleston White to get killed in Corpus around these young niggas, man. He get killed up there. He just don't do that shit in the public. You never see him doing it. Man, Charleston be so heavily secured when you see him do a scene. For somebody to really approach real street niggas, think like Gumby, nigga. Talking like Charleston, them boys will kill you, dog.
The facts.
They'll kill you, dog. You know, they're not worrying about that man. That man to get a real man put in jail, you know. Them niggas been doing what they doing for 30 and 40 years. A nigga like Charleston had you in jail in the first year you deal with him.
That shit, it just, man, like, it's so much politics to it and shit like that, man. But it goes back. This is what I say about them niggas. We didn't just pop up and say, you know, when Blood and Crippin came to down, you know, the South and shit like that. You niggas brought this shit down here.
But you gotta remember,
you
the ones we say bought it was some of these niggas that wasn't supposed to bring it.
Yeah, no, facts. I'm with
so
all
we can't
that.
blame them because they chased them out of what they wasn't doing like here where the snitches got to live. They doing what they supposed to do on that end. That's why the snitch gone. You feel me? So they don't respect what he did anyway. Like I say,
like the niggas up in the land don't respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the individual. But the individual brought that shit down here. You know what I'm saying? You the one who moved into these neighborhoods. So when these niggas start doing what they doing and start claiming what they claiming and start repping what they repping, nigga, y'all should have kept y'all ass up there. You should have did your fucking time like a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case that brought your ass back to Texas, that what
But
you can't go back to the land.
This what niggas never think about, pimp. How many niggas you think went to the penitentiary in California and tried to make them do something from Texas? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. They the only ones go everywhere and put everybody down. How come Texas niggas ain't never went and put them down with nothing? That's what I'm saying, because they didn't have their own thing. Until you stop following what California doing, Texas can't find Texas.
But
if they had their own thing that we could take out there, and yeah, it's niggas in Texas, niggas in California now claiming this shit they do in Texas, then that's something different. A nigga trying to multiply they shit and then organize it in different ways, all they saying is, why y'all just didn't be yourself in the first place? Even if we had fake niggas going down there, why was y'all so accepting? What was going on down in the South, in the East Coast, everywhere? That all the gangsters that had came out before, the Frank Lucases and all that came out before the Bloods and Crips, why y'all didn't follow their path and y'all all followed California? This is what that's just how they feel. Nigga, they didn't mean to be influential. That was their lifestyle. They never told nobody the movie did. They been living it since the 70s. Nigga, we found out the movie came out, the late 80s? They been living it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why they feel the way they feel, my nigga. They been living that shit. When we found out and it blew up around the world, it wasn't shit to them.
Yeah.
It wasn't shit to them.
Let me read this comment right quick from Aaron J. Griffin. It says, yeah, I ran into someone claiming NSBS and Hillcrest and didn't live on Northside back in the 90s in college. I had to let him know he shouldn't be wearing anything or claiming. I know folks, I am not affiliated, but these are folks I grew up with, went to school with, and ball with. And
my
that
nigga,
ain't you.
hey, and that nigga, that's a
the side of
professor
town.
you reading this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He's a professor.
Yeah, Aaron.
Man, last
Smart.
I
Shout out
heard,
to
he
Grill,
got,
man.
he got beat down up on the cuts one night. I told his homeboys, don't go down there to Corpus. He was where he didn't need to be and claiming something he isn't.
Yeah, it was real. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad he said that, because let me tell you something. I said this too. It might hurt some niggas' feelings, man. Well, when you hear us saying Hillcrest, Texas, everybody who lived in Hillcrest wasn't Hillcrest, Texas. You see what I'm saying? Hillcrest, Texas is a group of youngsters. The youngest you would have been is like 45, and the oldest you would have been is about 55. That's Hillcrest, Texas range. If you lived in there from that range, you probably can go a year or two up under my brother, really, because my brother 50.
Yeah.
You probably can only go to 48 to 55. And you can say, yeah, I was there during that era.
Yeah.
It's people, now we all Hillcrest, Texas as a family, but when you talking about the representatives, like I told you,
Hillcrest, Texas. Yeah.
yeah, that's Hillcrest, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So it was niggas in Hillcrest that wasn't in Hillcrest, Texas.
And like I say, like when it came to like NSBS, it wasn't the older, like the members that was just starting shit. It was the young niggas who was claiming NSBS because they from Northside. They looked up to us and shit like that, and our name was big in the city. Big enough that, nigga, we made the Channel 6 News. You know what I'm saying? Lily Flores Veta, she came in the hood and interviewed niggas from Northside. And it was an essay on there. I don't know what family he was, what gang he was from, but he was going to get him some
He
dope.
was repping that motherfucker up.
He was going to get him some dope. He had told, he said, shit, I coming down here to buy some crack. The lady said, you know anything? He said, you know anything about NSBS? And he said, yo.
He said something like,
he said, we beat
they
up
don't
one of them
fuck with
niggas.
us or something like that.
He
He was talking fly.
Yeah, he said, yeah, our gang beat up one of the players, one of the dudes in their gang. And before he even got gang out of his mouth, them niggas whooped his ass.
Knock
live on TV.
punch that nigga on TV,
Yep.
and then you hear him say, give me the camera back. They was running with the lady camera, dog.
That shit.
Real talk.
And them the young niggas I talk about, them niggas was not doing no playing, man. Them niggas was, shit, even if you was an essay, even to come into Northside Manor, in that area, you better knew Spud.
And what was them dudes? Them dudes, when you say the youngsters, was they like 5 to 7 years younger than you?
Yeah.
Already.
Remember that?
See, like Hillcrest, after Hillcrest, Texas, you got the 83rd Mob. that was the next section of niggas that come through Hillcrest. You know, it was either Hillcrest sections, the older niggas. We all Hillcrest sections, but they had 83rd Mark. They didn't want to do the same shit they had niggas doing. They changed their shit they goddamn self. So 83rd Mark and Hillcrest sections, they're my babies, nigga.
Man, all my niggas.
Yeah.
Go back, King, when I was telling you, like, my niggas had went to the penitentiary, right? Nigga, I was the only one out. Literally, the only nigga from the original member that was still out in the streets, man. And I remember me and Richard Ayala, and I remember one day walking through Hillcrest, nigga. I was probably about 19 at this time. 19 years old. I had Jasmine, but I was probably about 19 years old. And you know, I was walking through the crest, and some young niggas ran down. Come find out my relatives. Shit, I ain't gonna say they run down those, but we was kind of like having words, right? I said, shit, niggas in SBS over here. Niggas say, ain't no more NSBS, man. Y'all niggas is gone. You know what I'm saying? But it took me years to let that, because I don't be forgetting shit, for it to resonate in my spirit, because all my niggas was in the penitentiary. Yeah. All of them. Spud, Baron, Lily, Jimmy Lee, motherfucking.
And mind you, at the same time, he's saying, my brother, my nephew, my cousins, my other cousin went to the service. Me and Cre solo when we meet.
Yeah. Yeah,
you feel me?
Real shit.
We solo when we meet though. It's just, that's how it always ended up. Me and Pimp. Everybody was gone.
Yeah.
I always tell my brother I lost my mind when y'all was gone.
Yeah, I told Baron the same thing.
Nigga, you waking up, your niggas is gone. Nigga, you gotta do a whole nother routine. Look, and when me and Pimp got together, wasn't no separating nigga, dog.
I ain't never have no problems with niggas from Hillcrest until that situation happened, man. You feel what I'm saying? I never had no problem to say,
my nigga, I ain't never had one argument, fight, argument, disagreements in the hood with a north side nigga in my life. You hear me? With a west side nigga in my life. All the beef in the north and the west was doing, man, me and Pimp be over there chilling like a motherfucker, man. Say me and Pimp be over there chilling for real, my nigga. I'm talking about, man, right after something just happened, but niggas know, yeah, we done know, but we grown ass men too with common sense, my nigga. A nigga, man, God damn it, boy, look here, boy. I get in front of King Mike, boy, I be like, boy, don't do it, fat man, boy. You know, I got pimping. But man, you know, man, you have people in your life, man, that really make you want to crash out, man.
Yeah.
And don't know, man, I'm a grown man now, though. I got a little son, my nigga, I hug every day, keep me from hurting folks in my own family, you hear me? It's just that easy, man. People, this my brother, and I want him to drive it right, because, man, I'm going to tell you something. Niggas cap, do you hear me? Say, man, my brother can't even tell me somebody mad at him without me getting mad. Do you hear me? But all cap aside, man, my bro will tell you, I'll blow your wig, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
I've been in the situation.
I'll blow your wig, nigga. And so many of my young niggas, I feel like I know how to do that. Man, I try to fuck with them. They probably be like, I don't know why would you fuck with me. That's why. I can see that you that kind of little nigga too, my nigga. And I try to rep them niggas in the worst times ever, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got one family member so mad at me because she thought I was going to put some of my young niggas out there. And we had it bad right now. It hurt me, but it don't hurt me.
Yeah.
You know, because fuck it, man. Look, I'm too old to be worried about the family love me or not either. But at the same time, she was really only looking out for the best interest of these young niggas, thinking we was going to expose them because they doing an interview with me and you that day. You feel me? They thinking we trying to do some Blad TV shit. So I understand where she was coming from.
Marcus LaVelle crazy. He say, I want to know about the nigga with the weed who reinvented himself down here. I ain't gonna say that.
I'm going to say his name, dog, because this is the thing about it. This what be wrong with us. Niggas not saying their names like you supposed to be saying their name. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and tell you this nigga name. I introduced him to Cre, so I might as well introduce him to you. My nigga K9 had a brother. Mind you, K9 ain't the nigga. That's the nigga that claimed what a nigga claimed. You understand what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I almost called the wrong name, so I'm thinking to make sure I'm going to say the right name, dog. I introduced this boy to my nigga because I thought he was a real nigga. Mind you, what did Cre say? We was about money. When you show me a nigga that got storages, he got a whole storage facility and everything in it is packed, and it's flying out like HEB, you know, and this nigga's from Cali, so like we say, trying to get close to the land.
Yeah.
or just anybody from there to learn something. And the nigga turned out to be a bad business from the land, man. He really turned out to be bad business from the land, dog.
I damn near said his name too. I damn near said his name, man. But yeah, man, that nigga. And I seen the paperwork and everything, the newspaper clippings and everything. All that shit. That
The
fucked me
nigga
up.
named Lamont.
But he not.
The nigga named Lamont.
Not my
Everybody
nigga.
know who it is. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no, let me tell you something about me, man. See, the thing here, this is what's fucked up about the game. You niggas know a lot of niggas you can say this about, and it's all right. But back in the game, that's why I say the California nigga that ran and put you down, he was running from niggas that didn't let no niggas make it on that bullshit, you feel me? That's why he was down here doing what he was doing. That's why he knew the hustle. The hustle don't never change because you told on somebody. The man just came shifted it down here, my nigga. Because the niggas he fucking with, like we say, they at war on top of the dope game. So it's murders behind the shit. You gonna snitch or you gonna do life when they get caught. That's why he done ran his ass down here. You feel what I'm saying? But in reality, yeah, my nigga, and the nigga had a bunch of pool around the hood. You understand what I'm saying? But, nigga, the paperwork came out. What you want a nigga not say your name for?
I don't know if that was his ex bitch or whatever. Ooh, stop for. I don't know if that was his ex girl or what.
Hey, man.
But
Why a
she
nigga
sent me all
scared to
that-
say a
she-
nigga
she
name
sent-
who wouldn't stop saying niggas' names?
She sent me all that paperwork, man, all them newspaper clippings and all that type of stuff, man. I was just reading that shit like, damn, man, I done stole from this nigga. I fuck with his people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's still in the city.
I was in, yeah, I know. I seen him one time, maybe about 4
He's
years
still in the
ago.
city.
Like that shit was crazy, man. That shit crazy. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't knock nobody for what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody for what they doing. The penitentiary showed me why, like, you know, some niggas come home on that shit because it's segregated, my nigga. Whoever you running with and whoever you're hanging with, you're gonna eventually, like Granny and them used to say, my nigga, you go to the barbershop too long, you're gonna eventually get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? So niggas is, you know, niggas is in there fighting for real. Niggas is real life violence going on. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga gonna roll with this, but you got to be put down. Nigga finna to put you down. You know what I'm saying? Nigga not gonna keep, you know, I'm breaking bread with you every day. You know what I'm saying? Some of my peoples are probably like, man, you gonna put this nigga down or whatever, man, because shit, if we could really have more over here for us, but you breaking bread over here, you know what I'm saying? And then you yourself, you don't took a liking to these niggas. You know it's black and Mexican wars, black and white wars, Mexican and white wars, and all these different type of shit going on. Then you want to make sure you're on the right side in the war. You know what I'm saying? So I understood, and then you got to realize too, like my niggas was started going to the penitentiaries in the late 80s. You know what I'm saying? Late 80s going into the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about how the prison system was back then. That shit was vicious.
Yeah,
That shit was vicious.
Man, I OGs had told some stories, boy. I'm talking about my
That
nigga.
shit was vicious,
My
man.
nigga said it was so hot in the penitentiary he was at. He would spit on the goddamn floor all night so he could lay on it in the daytime, nigga. Just so he wouldn't be that hot. You feel me? Nigga laying in his own spit in that motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, it be hot in the bitch in us. Niggas get wet they towel, put that bitch on the floor and lay on that bitch, cause you know the cement gon' trap that cold.
And you know what?
It's
And that's
all
why
type of
I'm
shit
glad
going
my
on in that
nigga
bitch.
had them experiences for y'all niggas to see. Because see, the game bangers don't tell you about that part. They don't tell you about that part.
If a niggas will tell you, bro, I don't give nobody too many good stories, nigga. I tell you about
Say,
all the
pal,
pain.
You know what I tell these young niggas?
So a nigga don't want to go down that bitch and stay away from that hoe.
The same pain that'll break Derek, will break Cre. It'll break FatMan.
Grab around right.
You understand me? Motherfucker bends you hard enough, bitch, you gonna break. You understand what I'm saying? You'll think you won't. Yes, you will, my nigga. You gonna break, you know what I'm saying, dog? Because it's inhuman when they give niggas time like that. You ain't never heard nobody in the Bible, they got no time. Who did 30 days back then? Time is something that they set up and it's cruel, my nigga. It's fucked up. And they don't tell these young niggas about it till they go down there. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, you gotta sleep in there. You ain't got no food. You ain't sleeping on this hot ass floor. You know, man, look here. Let them felonies count, young niggas. Nigga, I'm 52 with no felonies, nigga. I ain't never been to the penitentiary. I ain't never told on a motherfucker in my life and I did more dirt than all y'all daddy. Real talk, nigga broke all 10 commandments, nigga. You feel me? And I'm telling you, dog, I'm still smart enough to know, hey, man, I ain't going unless a nigga make me send him, nigga. You understand me, young niggas? You niggas be listening to my partners, and I'm trying to tell you, dog, I was friends with them niggas, man. I love a lot of my partners. And I want y'all to feel like Daddy is our security, and he is your security. But some of that shit Daddy be saying, Daddy didn't live.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If he was from Hillcrest, my nigga Pimp will tell you, and he was a gangster, he was running with me. Then I told you I fuck with David Miller. That was two different sets, my nigga, but the real niggas fuck with each other. Me and Pimp got together, we never separated. If me and Pimp really don't got a story with some of them dudes, I'm just telling you, dog, we ain't vouching for it. And that's the thing about those kind of dudes, just like the nigga that ran from California and started his own set. Because you have kids thinking about crash out ways. My daddy said this how it was, and it really ain't. The nigga like us is putting our dumb ass in bad positions having to be done like that. If a nigga would have just realized you're going to be buying the dope from the Mexican because the Cubans going to be gone in 2 years, we would have never been arguing with them. Would have never been arguing with them. You feel me?
Yep.
What kind of dude was David Miller? Somebody else had brought him up in the comments earlier.
I used to go to David's house, man. Rest in peace to Mama Miller. And David would show me newspaper clippings, like a week straight. I'd be sitting there drinking, I'm this nigga tripping. So one day I asked him, why the fuck do you be showing me these magazines, bro? That nigga said, nigga, them newspaper clippings is mine. What you mean they're yours? My nigga, he was doing everything that was in the newspapers. That's a nigga I can vouch for myself, right hand of my mom who's sleeping in the grave. Niggas show you the newspaper. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know about King Born there, but I knew a nigga like that back then. We ain't had the internet, but the nigga bring me the newspaper. That's you. That's him. The last time I seen him, he killed one of my friends. That was a Crip like him. Killed one of my friends, and he was on the news coming out with helicopters and shit. You feel me? He was a nigga that did what he said he was gonna do. All the niggas that was around him became shooters because of him. You know, it was instances where they had wars with niggas, you feel me? And I'm with these niggas that they're against because they my family, and I'm not against them. I'm just at that house. Yeah. And these niggas actually came up to the house and told them, if Fat Man leave the house, we'll shoot it up. We're not worried about none of you niggas in there, you feel me? This is how it was with me and that's a set of Crips, my nigga, we talking about.
And at this time, David Miller's a youngster?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what this story is. We had a little partner that got killed, little Anthony Sanders, rest in peace, man. These little niggas is from Hillcrest I'm talking about that killed them, you feel me? They Crips, but we Hillcrest, Texas, you understand what I'm saying? They still, me and David, little young niggas, you understand what I'm saying? So, a lot of people don't know this story, because I never told it on camera. It was some girls, I think I told some over here the last time, it was some girls that was taking information to Lewis and, what's my other little nigga name, shooter? With Lewis and Benson, them, they taking them niggas information. So, when they shot, before they did this, they shot Little Clyde. They shot him in the ass. Little Fred, rest in peace, Little Fred brother. Shot him in the ass. So they had ran up in Northside, supposedly looking for Little Clyde. This was all behind Little Clyde licking a fry stick and giving it to them niggas. This was started, all of that shit, you feel me? He did it to some gangsters, mind you, Clyde left from Houston. Nobody pretty rightly told you how Hillcrest is. Hillcrest and Northside were two different neighborhoods. You feel me? So you know a lot of niggas from Northside, so he ran the fake dip game on him. He got shot in the ass. They came back to kill him. They came back in Northside to get him and his brother because Fred a gangster. So they feel like they got to come back to get Fred, you feel me? That's what they tell me themselves, so I'm telling you what came out their mouth, and I'm going to tell you how I found out that. So while they looking for him, they don't see him. I'm going to say it how it is. The nigga did a bitch-ass move. We don't respect it. We from Hillcrest, we never respected it. Fuck him, he out on his own with that. He seen a young nigga that broke his ass down. He was older than Ant and had beat his ass before. You feel me? And prior to that, some essays on the west side and what's the project in the west side, most known?
La Mata?
No, on the west, right there on Greenwood.
No.
Cliff Moss?
Cliff Moss. Blew his goddamn jaw off. Blew his teeth out his mouth with a pistol. This is why I don't respect him. You didn't do shit to essay, but you killed the young nigga that beat you up. It was embarrassing for you. But you didn't do shit to the nigga almost took your life. So Hillcrest, we don't respect him for that. Let me say that first. You feel what I'm saying? So they trying to figure out what's going on. Clyde and LaFred at my cousin Roy house. What we say about when it get hot. You gonna find who you supposed to find and get around who you supposed to get around. Yeah. It's me, it's Clyde, it's Fred, and it's Roy. Fred got an AK-47. I got a 12 gauge in the 9. Roy got 1,000 guns. We planning on shooting the motor of the car. He's my partners I gotta help do this too. Shoot the motor, because Roy my nigga, and Roy ride with Fred.
Yeah.
I'm riding with Fred, I fuck with Fred.
Yeah.
Clyde just so retarded, and it's our nigga though.
Yeah.
So if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. So I'm going against these niggas I fuck with from my neighborhood, you feel me? But only if you come to shoot it up and you know I'm in here.
Yeah.
Since I know y'all know I'm in here, if you shoot it up, I got the right to shoot back.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to shoot for the motor with the 12 gauge. Fred supposed to chop that bitch up. That's when my nigga David walked down the street and tell him, we would come. For 2 nights, they waited.
Yeah.
We didn't go home. But they kept finding out I was in the house. I never told them I was in the house. So I said, somebody coming in here every day, going back saying what's going on.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
The girls was meeting up with them. They was picking them up when they leave in the house with us. So me, Little Keith, shout out to my nigga Little Keith, Roy, I can't remember who else was in there. I've been around this shit all my life, so I'm the orchestrator every time I'm around some niggas, my nigga. And the first thing I told them, we ain't gonna let them. One of them was my cousin Tiffany, my girl Tasha cousin Tiffany. I can't remember the ass Tiffany. Jack daughter, she'll tell you this, my nigga. We kept him in the house down there a week with no food, just giving him water. Till they told us what the fuck they was doing. And them niggas kept saying, Fat Man, they might not know. I'm starting to tell them they know. Lil Keith, he laughing at them saying, y'all hungry? Y'all wanna go home? And they like, yeah. But we ain't got them tied up. We just got these guns out. You can't leave. Mind you, the niggas riding around waiting for more information. They start calling these hoes' phone, my nigga. I talked to Lewis myself. I told him, my nigga, you do better turning yourself in and coming back here. He was already where he got jammed up at. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, for all the niggas to say what they would do for him, my nigga, we would ride for that little nigga. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mama Jack probably never know that. My nigga Gator and them love my little nigga. They never knew that. Yeah. It was niggas in Hillcrest with guns landing that motherfucker 2 and 3 days, ready to kill their own partners behind little ant. You feel me?
Nah, real shit.
And the fact that they respected me, it never went down. He told them, if he ever leave this house, we gonna shoot this bitch up. And when he walked off, the friend said, you know that nigga? And I said, yeah, that's David. And he said, ask David. If them your little niggas, he told him, yeah, them my niggas. And it's gonna be whatever if Fat Man ever leave, you feel me? And we just found out it's better just to let little Fred and Clyde go back to New Edition, my nigga. Yeah. I couldn't just spend a whole year in the house, my nigga. Yeah. They meant what they were saying, you know what I'm saying? But Lewis realized we were behind him. We was looking for him too like that, you feel me? His whole crew turned on him too. They all started telling him, one nigga went to Houston, the other nigga, he still chilling. You know, for all you street niggas think that shit street, his whole crew told on him, my nigga. Probably except one nigga, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Should be crazy, man. I remember that day too. That shit fucked up. Shit was fucked up.
David Miller, another story on my nigga. We up here with my nigga Richard, Leroy brother. Little Richard, I don't know if you remember Little Richard being stuck with us selling that dope, Irish brother.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They jump him on the streets, Lil Roshan now. That's another reason why I'm saying it was different in Hillcrest. Niggas was hustling in the North, and we was shooting in Hillcrest. We thought we had to be worse than the nigga. We thought the projects was doing what we doing because they from the projects. We trying to be tough as fuck, you feel me? So we doing a whole bunch of bullshit ass shooting, dog, and man, I'm talking about a lot of situations, my nigga. We took it to a point that the people that wasn't even thinking about taking it to. You know, me and Pimp did it. We did it. You know, like I say, a lot of niggas thought you start getting wild in San Antonio. Hell no. Nigga, Hillcrest and Northside was a beast.
Wild.
It was a beast. It was niggas that was punking you in your own neighborhood. Like I say, it was some niggas in Hillcrest that never went to Northside, nigga. Man, they'll tell you right now, shit, my nigga Griff that was on there probably will tell you, I ain't never had a reason to go up there. You feel me? Your mama will get on your ass not because it was the streets. Something could happen to you, my nigga. Man, niggas was in that motherfucker tripping. You come through the North Side, my nigga, they don't give a damn. My nigga, them niggas there will be fucking with you hear me?
Nigga managing them motherfuckers.
Oh, man,
North Side and
fucking with you.
I ain't gonna lie, man, when I used to walk to Hillcrest, niggas just like me going to Ocean Drive, black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you fuck around and go to the North with your sister and you hear the crowd of niggas saying, nigga, we'll fuck that bitch. Oh, God damn. I just left church with my daddy, man. He didn't tell me they was going to do this, that the devil was going to go this hard. Yeah. Kabuta used to be in Hillcrest, my sister and walking. I see you fat bitch. I'm going to come dig in your booty hole, man. We was saying, man, just run to the house, man. You can't control these niggas, dog. It was niggas in our hood that was wild, my nigga.
Wow.
Niggas was wild, my nigga.
Niggas was wild, man.
You walk in the restroom and you used to smelling weed as a young nigga already, but them niggas smoking modes.
I remember smoking Primo.
And you in there pissing saying, what the fuck is this smell? Them niggas over there in the corner glassing them up.
Shit.
Nigga, big brothers and uncles and shit, they glassing them motherfucker, my nigga.
That like, man, growing up over there, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bad as it was, I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world, man. Just I would take some. I wish we had some of the people we lost, but the shit we was, I wouldn't change that shit for nothing.
And TCS brought everybody together. That recreation.
That's what nigga had to learn to get along with each other because, nigga, when we was young, we playing sports with each other down there at TCRs, be it basketball, motherfucking softball, baseball, or whatever, nigga. We're on the same team going out playing niggas on the west side or the south side, white boys and shit, or Mexicans from, the west side. We going out playing these teams, but shit, we all from Hillcrest, D11, North Side, Manor. So that's how, like, for a lot of us, that's how our relationship started.
And was the administration, like, at TCRs on that, like, we don't want to hear that shit?
Nah, because Ridin would do concerts and Barron would DJ down there and the whole neighborhood down there.
Already.
You feel me?
See,
the whole neighborhood.
ain't
Now,
gonna
it's
lie.
going to be a Hillcrest North-South fight after this whole.
I ain't gonna
But
lie,
the whole
like,
time in there, we know before we go, it's going to be that, but we still go.
When it came to the block parties, nigga, you had to go to the Crest for it. And when I'm telling you, nigga, everybody was outside. Everybody was outside. You either gonna go to Hillcrest for that shit.
Or you going to go to the west side by Archdale, the street behind Archdale. What is that?
Darcy?
Dog. They had the livest block parties ever, my nigga.
It's Archdale.
It was a black family that had it.
Is it Archdale? Right, I think.
Okay, when you turn off Rockford,
Yeah, Rockford, Archdale.
you pass up Archdale.
Let me see.
It's the last one.
That Dorsey?
It's the last one. Right by the church. It's the last one.
Or
It was a family that threw one. It was a family that Madrid too.
Jeff, them goddamn Smiths, nigga, they threw some of the livest block parties I ever been to.
Say,
Shit.
boy, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Oh, nigga used to go to people party and fuck the party up like. But I wish King Rich was on here. He'd say them bitches fuck my house up.
I think you're talking about Glenfield Street.
It was man. Look here, them was some exotic goddamn
Archdale.
block parties.
Hella block parties on
Every
Archdale.
yard didn't mind us standing in them parking in front of them. None of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was Archdale with Byron and would always have all them block parties.
It was a live ass. It was on a street that had a U-turn. It was
Like
on
a
a street that had a
cul-de-sac.
cul-de-sac.
That's
Yeah.
Glenfield. Yeah, they would have the parties on Glenfield. too.
Man,
Yeah.
that shit there that was epic when we used to go over there. I don't even remember when they used to do it, but that shit was live.
Yeah, the motherfuckers was live, man. It was live. It was live. But the livest one was at Hillcrest. That
Yeah.
one night.
Nigga Pooper and Vaughn threw a party in Hillcrest one night. I never forget this. This one I knew they had money. You know, you go to a party, these finger things and all that. Put this on my tea lady, dog. Nigga, they had no mistakes. They had like 7, 8 big barbecue pits. I was like, what they cooking? All steaks. Man, we was sitting there eating steaks like that like dog, Tom and Jerry. Boy, we was eating steaks like that. I'm like, these niggas got money, dog. I wasn't hustling nothing then. I'm admiring everybody, nigga.
Those way before niggas even started hustling, man. Yeah. Them block parties was lit, man. Them block parties was lit.
I remember Pooper had one of the Victoria we went to that was lit. Nigga, them niggas ended up getting to it with the Victoria niggas, but yeah, man, I remember Pooper them had a lit ass block party one time in Victoria. And the niggas cut corporals niggas' tires when we came out.
God,
they didn't cut mine 'cause I was sitting in the van. Everybody else parked by themselves. So mine, I stay in the van. I want to say the girl I was with at the time, she was in the van with me. We didn't go in. My brother then went in. I told that nigga, man, don't get in there and get the fuck with them niggas. Girls back in the game. That's how Kingsville would get into it with us. Fucking with niggas, girls. My brother and Quincy Scott and them, they done glued on some fake hair. Like Old Dog, they done seen the movie Old Dog in Menace to Society. They bald headed. So they get my homegirl, Tasha, to glue them on some braids to hang down. We in Victoria. So at 2 o'clock, the club over, I'm sleeping in the van, old girl in the other seat, and my brother wakes me up and said, these niggas tripping. I said, y'all fuck with them hoes? He's like, yeah. So I get out the van. The Victoria niggas have already cut the tires before they come out.
Yeah, I remember that.
They tripping because they done came out and seen it.
Yeah.
So I'm walking up to them, and mind you, the Victoria niggas ain't tripping. It's only like maybe 10 of them, and we down there like damn near 30, 40 deep, dog. We had a lot of niggas with Hillcrest and Northside. They cut Roshan tires, they cut Pat Marlin tires, that's when I realized both tires are air right back up. They was like, get up to the station, so it was a security guard and a cop out there. BG told the motherfucker, they already cut our tires. We got a little weed in the car. We got a little drink. It's after hours. Can we just smoke our weed? The law told us, smoke the weed. We smoking weed and drinking. It's BG. Shout out to me, motherfucking G, nigga. They letting us smoke. This car keep pulling up, my nigga, while the law's there too. A long-ass white Impala. Only 3 niggas in the car. Bitten and Quincy so
White
drunk.
Side, I remember that shit.
They
I
walking
do
up
too.
to the car, my nigga. But their head sweating now. The glue coming off. You know how these niggas from Victoria looking? Man, I'm walking up to you and my hair going like this. And I'm trying to tell them, nigga, oh, these niggas' hair coming down, man. Man, these niggas are, you look like a nigga. You turn from old dog to the deacon at church, my nigga. Your shit sitting right here, my nigga. And these niggas in Victoria looking at these niggas, and I'm telling them, look, nigga, we 40 deep. They got 3 niggas in the car. They gonna shoot a nigga up, nigga. Oh, get your dumb ass back over here, man, and get your goddamn, slash the rest of that shit off your head, man. You know, they turn around, they talking shit, nigga, they shit all on their chin. Now the hoes know your hair was fake that was in the club. Get on back in the car, let's go on and go to Corbett, man. Fake ass old dogs. Yeah, my nigga had on some glued hair, man. My
Them
nigga
niggas
had, shout out to Bino and Q, man.
I ain't gonna lie, them niggas was crippin' hard in the motherfucking Victoria, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
One day that nigga Ronald Ramey, that nigga was a crip nigga. That nigga was on the football field when we
Man,
played
rest
them
in peace
niggas.
to that nigga,
that
dog.
nigga had a monitor. This is the first
Dog.
nigga I ever seen with a leg
Say,
monitor.
we
on,
played
nigga.
that
In the
nigga.
game?
Check this
This
out.
nigga was in the
Check
game,
this
nigga.
out.
I was in the
That was
number-
93.
Yeah.
We played that nigga, right?
Oh yeah, Victoria High,
I
Victoria
got in 92
Strowman.
or 93. I want to say 93. 'cause
Strowman.
It was right after Marvin James got killed. My cousin Marvin, we was just talking about.
That was
So I missed practice because I went to his funeral. So during the game against Ronald Ramey, I can't play till the second half. Mind you, everybody talking about the first nigga to ever play with his monitor on. It's national news. So mind you, when I get there, I'm pissed I can't play. Since I told y'all I missed practice when I went to my cousin's funeral, they mad at me. So my petty bitch ass, I'm Petty LeBert. I done took Ronald Ramey's number and drew it on a towel. I said, nigga better not get 50 yards, nigga. I'm gonna start waving this hoe. Man, Ronald Ramey ran over us all night with one play. The toss sweep, my nigga say.
Nigga fast.
My
as hell.
essays was coming back telling us it's raining. The monitor electrocuted us. Say, nigga, I'm running down the sideline with number 22, waving the shit at that motherfucker. Hey, my coach didn't even let me play. He got mad at me.
God damn.
But yeah, shout out to Ronald Ramey, man. That nigga, he was a beast on the football field, dog. He got killed in Victoria, my nigga, right after that.
Yeah, I can't find that.
Yeah, my nigga Fame Johnson, and we did a video in Victoria, and he was talking about 50 Pack, another guy from down there. Fame knew all of them, man. Shout out to my nigga Fame, man.
What's his name? Is that his name?
Radon Alexander.
Already.
Radon Alexander, my nigga. He was a beast. He was a beast. And I'm gonna tell you another nigga from Victoria, dog. I remember a nigga named Jones. I don't know if it was Melvin Jones, Marvin Jones. He was good too. But the coldest running back came out of Victoria in our time was a nigga named Irvin Yates. And they told me Irvin got 99 years, man, selling that dope, man. That was the coldest nigga I ever seen touch a football. And my nigga, let's say hot sour.
That nigga was playing with him.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, electric monitor, my nigga.
Damn, you talking
No
about the
bullshit.
too. That's crazy. What you
240 yards against Corpus Christi Miller. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? Didn't I just tell you, dog? Including 247 yards. I was there when he ran over us, man. I was waving the flag. Right on, right on. I was his biggest fan. I never got to meet him till after the game, you know what I'm saying? Coach cussed me out like a motherfucker. Coach Bates, you sorry, bitch. Fuck
man,
that, nigga.
goddamn
Ray Don
crazy.
Alexander was a beast, man. He killed us. And you see they put him in us in the highlight.
Yeah.
Nigga, this is in the Tampa Bay Times.
They put us in the
newspaper,
highlight. You feel what I'm saying? He tore our ass up, my nigga. One play, and we can't stop it. Is that telling us we ain't shit or what?
Yeah.
Played against that nigga. I think
Oh,
that nigga. I
man.
think that nigga was like a freshman. My senior year, man. That nigga that ate our ass up, dog.
Yeah, he was he wasn't no little nigga.
No sure wasn't. That
He
nigga was
wasn't no
fast as fuck
little nigga.
too, man. That nigga ate our ass up. I real pray.
He actually, when he got shot, actually drove himself to the hospital, my nigga. And I want to say he got hit with a pump. If I'm not mistaken, forgive me if I'm wrong, my niggas in Victoria correct that, but I want to say it was a pump. He made it all the way to the hospital,
in
my
the
nigga.
90s, man. Them niggas was tripping hard in the bitch up there.
Up under that hill?
Yeah.
Where we shot that video at, a nigga wasn't even went there in the 90s.
Nah, hell no.
I wouldn't have never went there in the 90s,
Nah.
my nigga, where me and Fame shot that video.
Nah.
Unless I moved there. And they gonna accept me to be Victoria too. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, Victoria wasn't bullshitting.
Nah.
Shout out to Victoria.
We always got into it with them niggas when we went up there, man. Nigga had to really walk, because you know sometimes Bobby would DJ in Victoria sometimes, nigga. You know,
Say
shit.
Fame Johnson, we got a song called Ball, nigga. He rap a lot of that shit in that song, man. That little nigga Fame, man. Niggas down here never got the credit for their work because we never been able to blow up out of town, because that's where niggas blow up at. They don't blow up in our own city. But just a nigga who got a hell of a story, man. He do, man. You know, his mom and daddy. His mom was a Crip from California.
Yeah.
Fame them come from California.
Yeah, I know that's.
Now see a family like that,
check it out.
that didn't come because they was running.
Yeah.
They could put some folks down.
Look. Gino, the nigga that be with us, the known dress, that's Fame's
That's his
brother.
people.
That's
Yeah.
his brother. I didn't.
Yeah,
you know,
told me that.
That's his motherfucker. Gino, that's Fame. That's his brother. You know what I'm saying? And
That's my nigga Gino. I ain't seen
they got
Gino in a minute.
they older brother. He in Corpus now for fucking up.
No shit.
You know what I'm saying? He down here in Corpus now, fucking up there, man. You know what I'm saying? His brother
Well,
was
that's how it is,
one of
man.
them old niggas that's
My
really
little
still
nigga
on
Maniac,
that shit.
man. I know you remember my little nigga Maniac with the braids. You know, I told my nigga, man, my nigga had came down here because he was running from heat in New Jersey, you feel me? And my nigga went back. I want to say he told me they gave him 40 years. We talked on the phone. I actually got an interview with that nigga on Crime Family TV from the federal penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna get another one in because I finally got an iPhone pimp. I got an iPhone pimp.
Oh, really?
I got an Android and iPhone. Derek
got
made
you.
me feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He pulled out the little thing and said, "You got an iPhone?" That was a draw. That was a draw. So I said, when I see D again, I'm gonna let him know I got an Android and an
I'm the
iPhone,
same
though,
way,
D.
Phil. These young niggas out here hard on the nigga. If you got
That nigga laughing at my Android, man. Pull out some Reggie. They ain't fucking with you, Unc. You smoking that on your own with your punk ass, Unc. You smoke like a hoe, Unc. Hey, man, look here, man. Hey, the lady tell me at the store, now you know you qualify for your upgrade, because me and my girl, like I told her, we older people. Lady, I'm 52. I'm not keeping up with upgrades.
Yeah.
She talking about, because next year you can qualify for this and that. Look here. I said, I got a PlayStation 1 still. That show you how 1990 I am. So do you think I'm keeping up with the phones? I have this phone till I die, probably, lady. That's probably the only iPhone I ever get. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, dog, shit, I ain't the type of nigga keep up with nothing. They said a PlayStation 1, that's what it is. And guess what? I broke my cords the other day. I'm going over to the, what's the place where you get the, what would you buy games?
Yeah,
GameStop.
GameStop.
And give me another $50 PlayStation 1. All them niggas y'all playing with, I can get the same game, though.
With
Same
Jacoby,
nigga.
that's how I got that iPhone, nigga. I'm buying all this video recording type of shit, and you got to have an iPhone for that shit, man. I'm stuck on my motherfucking Note on my motherfucking
I feel
Samsung,
stupid in the studio.
Android.
I'm telling nigga push shit on the flash drive, they airdropping shit. What? Airdrop? Yeah, my nigga, you get your iPhone, stop all that. Nigga don't want to be fucking with you with this flash drive. That make a nigga feel old. Oh shit, baby was gonna get a raise, so what you want? I'm giving an iPhone then. God damn, I feel updated. I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it. I leave it at home. This is the first trip he made. Just so I can tell Derek I got an iPhone.
You'll figure it
He'll
out.
never,
My whole
hey,
thing was
he'll never come out the house again. I don't take him to work, nothing. I take the Android. If anybody gonna fall, crack and all that, when I do a video, this one here be used.
Yeah.
This nigga ain't coming out riding high.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's my
Only
thing
time
too.
I-
With
only
the
time you
content
ever
that
gonna see this motherfucker.
If you getting good quality content, so if you're gonna be getting good quality content, why not get it at the highest level?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's why I got that. That's why I fuck with the iPhone. That's why I went and got my iPhone, because everything that I need to do for my video and all that type of shit, I needed a fucking iPhone. I got this Apple app, laptop, don't know shit about. You know what I'm saying? I got all these. I got so much
Apple associated shit. Don't want about Apple.
I got all this other shit, man, at the crib that's associated. Bitch, you got to have a motherfucking iPhone to do this shit.
Yeah.
So I went and got me a fucking iPhone, man. But yeah, man, that's the politics of some of this shit that Fat Man grew up with, man. And, we're just trying to explain some things. You know what I'm saying? For myself, shit, Gumby right and shit, OG person them right, man. When it comes to this like stuff, because
You know what I say? They ain't right about no pimp. God damn it. Because, man, you already there right now. Man, y'all should have been a grew up, though. Y'all shouldn't even been the ones arguing about that subject.
yeah, nah.
Like I say, there should have been the young niggas arguing about that subject. The older niggas should have been doing, you can try to tell them something. You know the best OG I seen come up out of Fort Worth or Dallas area? Twisted Black. He don't try to tell nobody what to do. He didn't even tell the story that he told about Lil Ronnie wasn't even a real story.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So
So
you
he don't have to interfere.
You think being from, even though Gumby is like one of the OGs from Hoover, you think he should have got somebody else to deliver the message, or the message shouldn't have been said at all?
Only because he's the OG. If you got, I'm gonna tell you something like my nigga Leonard told me, the little nigga Leonard that gang bang. He like, OG, when I come to you, niggas really ain't supposed to talk to you. They supposed to have to talk to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about structure.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
If he gotta talk, it should be some shit. And he should never have to talk. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? He should. Jay Prince, the smartest nigga in rap. Like, ain't nobody gonna talk before him. We can't let Junior talk before Jay. It'd be a war already. So if it was somebody with the knowledge like Jay, that can deliver it like Jay, Jay would never have to say a word. He got that. He knows some niggas that know the land and all the politics he talking about. Younger niggas could have brought that to younger niggas. We could have understood, yeah, they getting it straight as young niggas. Y'all too old to be worried about getting that part straight. That's what I'm saying. Let the young niggas get it straight. Y'all should be doing what me and Cre doing. We grandpa-ing, bitch.
And enjoying
This shit
life.
we talking about, that was old school shit. We grandpa-ing, man.
Nigga living life.
Nigga,
man.
I'm 52 with a son finna be 5 months, nigga, on the 19th. You think I'm thinking about being a gangster, my nigga? Man, that nigga go through more diapers than I can get bullets, my nigga. Shit, nigga, real talk. Man, a nigga living life, that's what Gumby and them should be doing right now. That's why OG Percy really one of the smartest on there too. You heard him saying he lived with his mama and OG Percy ain't worrying about what the fuck you saying about him. OG Percy doing, you think he ain't getting paid for all this shit? You been seeing this nigga for how many years? And you really believe people saying OG Percy a broke ass crackhead?
Percy used to battle rap. I used to see some of his battle raps and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Percy look like he's want to knock some of them niggas out too, boy. That street nigga in Percy. You know, but the thing is, you heard people took that narrative of Charleston White because there's so many niggas you see call themselves OGs that do live like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nigga live with his mama. Man, if my mama was alive right now, I'd have my mama at my house. Do you hear me?
Damn right.
She wouldn't be nowhere but my house. So you probably be saying, he live with his mama on TV. You never know what the nigga's going through.
Yeah.
But my thing is, dog, that nigga OG Percy was getting money and everything else and never really told you how much money he was getting. You hear Charleston bragging about it. You hear Charleston, he couldn't stop bragging about that money. And everybody think the same. If y'all go back to Charleston first interviews, he said he hate niggas that wear Michael Jordan shoes. And they asked that nigga, why you got on some $2,000 shoes now? He said, because I can afford it.
Yeah.
Only a hater hate on motherfuckers who got something.
That nigga just know how to. That nigga just know how to get up under people's skin. You get up under his motherfucking. You run his motherfucking views up, and you send that nigga straight to the bank. That nigga know what he doing.
Rage bait engagement.
Yeah, he the best.
He doing what everybody do.
Yeah.
He know how to be. He know being a hoe ass nigga ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. All the snitches that came out of rap, they still making records. Ain't nobody touched them people. That shit is a fad.
Yeah.
It was a time you would get hurt for snitching, man.
Goddamn right.
You'll get killed for that. The time faded out when they start focusing on money because it made it not focus on loyalty no more.
Yeah.
When niggas start saying parlaying and all that. And goddamn me, we getting high all day.
Niggas let the money outweigh the realness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas start choosing money.
And drug problems killed a lot. Drug problems killed all that gangbanging we took in them. That Sherm made them niggas do all that shit. You feel me? They was on drugs like a motherfucker. The people that nigga be praising actually was dope fiends.
I read that nigga whole book.
You feel me?
Too. That book, that autobiography.
Gangsta Cody, Monster Cody, that nigga that was a beast. He was the 60s worst enemy. and get on that dip though. I'm saying, like I said, the drugs and all that, you know, they don't realize that ain't a part of being banging. You know, you'll get caught up in that. Now you're killing people. Now they telling you these are drugs I do, so I don't think about it. You wonder how these young niggas all getting on it. The murder and shit gonna make you go to all the drugs you never tried. Because I told you, your heart already telling you, I fucked up with God. You feel me?
You just don't give a fuck.
You don't care no more. You destroy every chance you have with God. If everything in the Bible, if this the part about killing people singing to hell, we don't know if it's true or not, but believe me, every nigga that done is scared behind that. If he never opened his mouth and said, that crosses his mind every day.
Yeah. Man, let's go back to this comment. Aaron Griffith said, man, when Ghetto Boys came out and MAAAN playing tricks, I thought they were talking about Northside and the projects. We knew not to go trick-or-treat over there. You get your bags took.
Yeah, Northside and Hillcrest. And then, you know, niggas don't get credit for Dear Leathers. Before you get to Northside, you had to go through 2 projects called Dear Leathers, my nigga. You gonna get your bag took in Dear Leathers. You gonna get to Northside with nothing. You probably gonna turn around in Dear Leathers and don't even go to Northside, my nigga. You know, it was just like that. It was a lot of niggas in our hood. It was a lot of houses, townhomes on top of these projects and shit we talking about. Shit, it was a lot of people in our neighborhood. You didn't have to go nowhere. All the shit we seen on TV, we seen in our neighborhood, from the big old parks full of people to the Cubans and Jamaicans, the gunshots, a bunch of street fighting, gangbangers starting to come in. We seen all that on one side of the city across from Leopard. We didn't even have to go nowhere. We had enemies over there. We had our own gang wars between neighborhoods. We didn't even have to go nowhere to beef with nobody. It was enough niggas to actually beef with a nigga. It was a lot of niggas in Northside, my nigga. You fill up 2 projects, the townhomes, Northside, Hell's Acres, all the houses in between there that Mr. Wilson and H&R blocking them on. Hey, man, it was a lot of motherfuckers living there. And then the whole Hillcrest area. Come on, man, it was a lot of motherfuckers, dog. So you got to imagine when we talking about we bum rushing people because it's a Northside thing, that's how many niggas was jumping on 1 or 2 niggas. Man, niggas was getting it. Nigga take your car like Sydney did that night and drove that nigga Mercedes-Benz in the Supermax. And we followed him right up in that motherfucker stealing. Man, it was treacherous back then. Our mamas and daddies had no idea what we was doing.
That's the crazy thing.
No idea. And we going to church with them the next day. They have no clue what we doing, man.
How bad a nigga really is outside.
And they gonna beat our ass if they find out.
And my dad, he be like, he loved me so much that all I had to do was say that, man, that wasn't me. I ain't do that. And he believed it. Man, I'd have been in all type of shit.
When we got shot, my mama said, you got something to tell me? I was like, nah. I take your shirt off and turn around. She wouldn't even let me be able to say, I ain't do it. Take your shirt off and turn around. She seen the buckshots in the nigga back, you feel me? You know, they wasn't condoning the shit we was doing, but I tell you what I learned, dog. Being in the streets as a gangster and a drug dealer, your mama and daddy love you more than anybody. Yeah. They're gonna fight against everything. I done it with my babies. They gonna give in, cause they love you. My mama and them used to tell us, I don't want none of that motherfucking drug money, and I mean it. Yeah. Follow God to the tip-top, you feel me? 2 years later, they letting us pay them light bills, pimp. Yeah. You feel me? This is just my baby trying, you feel me? Yeah. I can go to JB mama's house. I had just shot one motherfucker and chunked a bitch to a glass table. And she told me, come in here and sit down, baby. You gotta stay still for 48 hours. Yeah. If they don't find you, they can't put the warrant out. No, she say, they won't come looking for you. They'll just put the warrant out. But all they looking for you, they doing up on the streets. Yeah. They only got 48 hours to do that. My homeboy mama told me that. I stayed at JB them house for 2 days in JB room. Teresa and Chanel didn't even know it. Shout out to my nigga JB. Mama Bradley fed me. She said, mind you, I came over there with something from my mama house. I'm telling her where I'm going. Miss Bradley told me
stayed at Kelly house.
Say, man, look here. Miss Bradley made JB a steak. Say, man, rest in peace to mama. She made JB a steak and said, baby, you want one? I said, nah, mama, I'm good. Man, JB came back. That steak like, goddamn, Spike was eating, man. Say, man, I hurry up and got more. But I mean, just the fact, that's how Hillcrest was. At first, they would be like, nah, y'all, they know we selling dope. Yeah. All the parents gave in. Miss Jackson, them kids never sold no dope. We can go in that house, we can sit around, we can eat. I can't worry about Miss Irma. They was selling dope. Yeah. My niggas was selling dope in Irma's. So we can go in Irma's. All the family was selling dope in that motherfucker. So it wasn't nothing, no secret. But now, like Miss Jackson, we can still go in that house that don't sell no dope. Yeah. And they not gonna say, y'all got something in y'all pockets? Y'all better not have none of that. Baby, I just cook, go in there and go eat. Niggas trying to hide their guns and shit. You know, you and your picture friend, man, go put this in your room. Cause we respect their mamas.
Yeah.
But they never judge us for nothing we done, my nigga. No mama in Hillcrest. I can go to Dacia mama house. Nigga, I can go to anybody mama house and knock on that door, my nigga, and say I'm hungry. And I need to spend the night tonight, mama. They gonna say, shit, you either can go in there with their ass or you can stay your bitch ass right here. Yeah. Get on the side of the bank. You understand what I'm saying? This how it was in Hillcrest. I can go to Matt House, me and Marlon, we can be arguing like we is right now. And I can still go over there right now and say, Mama, I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm finna lay on the side of Marlon. He gonna be mad at me. He gonna turn his back and let me lay down too. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how it was in Hillcrest, my nigga.
No, for sure. Like that. That's just how like pretty much the North was. Period, man. If motherfuckers' mama knew you, and you was always motherfucking around. You had a place to come and a place to eat. Place to come.
People love to invite. They love having his kids. Gary God have a mother of his kids. I don't say baby mama. I love her like a mama. Miss Teresa, Raymond and mama. I used to have my own, and he was going to a girl named Kathy. I don't remember what Kathy's last name was. At both of these houses, my nigga, at different times, not the same time, don't make me say that. No, at different times. I had my own food at the icebox like I was their son. Yeah. They call me son to this day, my nigga. I'm right off in there with Raymond and goddamn me, Lewis and Matthew. Yeah. I'm right off in there with them. I had my own little food at their icebox. You know, when I go to spend the night over there, any one of their houses when Gary was with them, I got my own food off there that Mama Teresa put in there. That Mama Karen put in there. You know, people was just like that. Everybody mama was your mama. Yep, and they'll beat your ass. They'll beat your ass like it was too, dog.
That's why I tell motherfuckers, nigga, if you ain't sat at the table and they done play that Dorothy Mays, I ain't trying to hear a motherfucking thing y'all talking about, nigga. Pat, that's my brother now, nigga. I know she ain't fuck with nobody, nigga.
Goddamn right. She was an anti-social.
She square business, nigga.
Yeah. My daddy, man, I'm telling you, even though he was a preacher, I remember one day a dude came up there and was trying to get some dope from me. And my daddy was right there. Mind you, he cool with what I do. And he rather look over me and make sure nothing happened anyway. He like, I was a man, I'm your daddy before I become a preacher anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So do what you do. So I'm trying to hit this nigga, but the nigga steady talking too much. My daddy know more than I do about a nigga talking too much. He probably wired up. Yeah. My daddy a preacher. My daddy snapped like he's John Gotti. You get your bitch ass away from my son with all that wired up ass shit. Mind you, I'm tripping. I ain't even thought about it. He got me talking so long about this shit and he ain't pulled out no money. But my daddy would always tell me, I can't tell you how to live your life, and I don't want to tell you what to do. But if you're gonna do something, I'm gonna show you how to do it right. Yeah. You feel me?
My auntie was with me.
I'm gonna show you how to do it right.
My auntie, she wasn't with that gang banging ass shit. That NSB shit.
Man, my daddy slapped shit at me one day and told me, what street you on? Now I want. I'm gonna slap shit at you again if you claim something else. Yeah. I ain't claim nothing else but Hillcrest. Hey man, niggas say y'all don't own one block y'all fighting for.
She made me go stand on
nigga,
that.
I wasn't. That's when I told you I had the rag in my pocket. Yeah. My mama a rag. She know what Marvin them up to. Yeah. They couldn't come to our house. Yeah. I had to go outside. My cousins had to go to the corner. I had to go down there and talk to them down there. They was not allowed in my mama's house. She knew what they would do. So Marvin, the first day she realized what he do, the trench coat, just like you said. It's 90 degrees. He got a trench coat on, and she telling him, Marvin, boy, I wasn't born yesterday. I ain't stupid. It's too hot out here. I know you up to something. He loved my mama, friendly, talking. He had got into it with Lil Phillip and Lil Cedric now. Yeah. This nigga done flipped over grandma's gate and pulled out a 12 gauge. And my mama was riding by with my auntie and fucked around and seen it. Man, I couldn't let my cousin in the house no more. You hear me? I told her he died. She like, you going to the funeral? I said, yeah, you gonna go? Nah, I tell her I ain't want to see them no more. Man, I'm talking about, man, my mama, she loved him. Yeah. But when she realized Carl and Marvin never changed. Marvin was Marvin. Yeah. When she realized how they was when they came back, locked the gate, my nigga. She was true to the hand of God. Hell no, them niggas got the devil in them. Yeah, she wouldn't even let my cousins come in the house, my nigga.
Them niggas is different.
They had to stand at the corner. I had to go down to the corner down there. Tell me, you get to San Antonio, how you get there, we ain't helping with none of that. We told you about doing that dumbass shit with them, you know? Yeah, they didn't never forgive a nigga for that.
But shit, you know, it's always a pleasure to when Fat Man come, we got the stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We now I'm gonna tell you one story. I want to give a D. I don't give a damn if they ain't doing nothing. I'll come back to this motherfucker in the next 2 days, whatever. Say dog, we gotta sit down and tell some stories because our young niggas don't never hear about. Like I said, we done told our embarrassing stories. But since everybody ain't a podcast and Fat Man don't give a damn, Now I'm gonna come on here and give y'all some of the most embarrassing stories from the North. Cause see, me and Cre admit to y'all, niggas whooping your ass, shooting in your ass, and going to jail is what humbled us. Not just finding God and waking up one morning and saying, I'm gonna change.
Yeah.
And it humbled a lot of niggas that ain't said it yet. I'm gonna let you know their names. If I can tell you who Lamont was, and it ain't to hurt my young niggas' feelings about nobody daddies, because I got something by myself. I told you I got headbutted by the old nigga with pimp. Didn't know where the fuck I was. You understand what I'm saying? Man, I had a nigga hit me 30 times while I'm trying to get a knife out of his hand. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, I got stories where a nigga was scarred up, get up with my knees. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's a lot of things y'all need to know about some of these niggas. So when the OG sit you down and tell that story, you can say, OG, but what happened that day?
Yeah.
See, you need to treat some of these niggas like Bartholomew. Remember Bartholomew? Oh, don't drink your juice. How his mama say, get your ass from that porch. I want to show you who Bartholomew is, though. So the next time your daddy talking that shit to you about here, get on your ass, tell him Bartholomew, sit your ass down. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so we're going to have the Bartholomew special when I come back in this bitch, man.
Oh, for real, though. That's just gonna be fun.
And it's all fun and jokes, homies. Because my niggas can laugh about it now, too. If I laughed about the 3 Crip niggas from Cali that scarred me up, then y'all should be able to laugh. Because I laughed the next day on Facebook Live. Lanny was mad at the motherfucker at me for laughing. Fuck is you smiling about? Anybody supposed to, I ain't nobody supposed to put their hands on me. These niggas seen a nigga get scarred off the bone.
Yeah.
And these niggas went to them next. I picked the nigga up for them. Like security, they don't realize I'm not doing nothing but tell this nigga don't snitch on my partner that beat you up.
Yeah.
They think I'm with them niggas, man. They done scored Pimp up. Man, they done hit Pimp with a Hennessy bottle. I done felt the right cross from the back. Mind you, I got my girl and my niece and I'm trying to lick at them too, and they getting me, Pimp. Oh, they getting the Pimp, man. Boy, they fired Pimp up like a motherfucker, man. So, hey, we all got them stories. Tell us truths about, and look here, Pimp ain't no snitch. The same niggas that jumped me, I walked out bloody, man, busted lip. No, I was busting nose, because they had bust my nose, man, with the bottle. And I walked past the law with dope in my pockets. That, you know, I always go to hustle. Yeah. And told the law, I got these niggas. They all right. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Stop telling on people, T-Ro. I got jerked too, nigga.
Boy, shit, man. Once again, man, your boy Daddy Cre, man, look, the podcast, the talk show in association with Ride High Podcast, the platform with all the platforms. You feel what I'm saying, man? With my dog, my brother, my ace in the motherfucking
hey, you know
FatMan
niggas call something before it happened? I'm going to call this on Riding High first. Don't y'all act like y'all didn't know this was coming. Y'all heard, and I'm just bullshit with Zero. I love Zero as an artist. But as an artist, that's where we going with it. He did J-Dog, nigga. If y'all don't think J-Dog, they'll come back with some cold ass shit. I like that because there ain't no violence.
Yeah.
Them the coldest 2 niggas left in Houston. That's going to be some good shit.
Yeah.
Them gonna be some good records.
I ain't know he did J-Dog.
Them gonna be,
man.
yeah, he did J-Dog. He said Sean smoking niggas. Because J-Dog said,
He didn't
for
say
what
his
he
name
did.
directly, but he said
But because J-Dog said for what he did, he got off easy.
Yeah.
They should have killed him.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else was on Sherm said that.
Yeah. Nah, I know. I feel sad. I just
Even if he didn't mean it, I'm telling y'all before it happened, riding out first. So when Derek, because I know my nigga and Raymond gonna get together, post that J-Dog that came with it, please post me before I come on and say, FatMan said it. I met J-Dog, nigga. We both have been in jail in Refugio like me and Cre. He coming back with something, bitch. Yeah, we got Refugio history. Shout out to J-Dog.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, shit, y'all tap into next week is Christmas. Next Thursday, Christmas, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, man. For real. To all the niggas in the ho-ho-hos.
And also, before I do sign out, man, starting in January, somewhere around the 12th of that. Well, in January, the second week of January, we're gonna start filming Man Look on Saturdays instead of Thursdays, cause your boy gotta go to school. You know what I'm saying? So trying to give me a little something to get to the something. But with that being said, man, y'all fuck with us, y'all tap in. I appreciate Marcus Lavelle, Ben White, motherfucking me, Aaron, Reginald Daly, everybody who tapped in with us and left a comment on them in the
comment section,
the chat section, and Pat Homeboy that just he apologized to, man. Shout out to D Gotti, Don, Dapper Don.
And let me tell you about that. When I met Don, his name was Twan Gotti. Asked him who told him to put that Don on that bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Asked him who told him to put Twan. Nigga, you a Don. We was all bullshit, but he was really getting money.
Yeah.
Boy, you a Don. That nigga changed that bitch to Don Gotti.
Yeah.
They named me Vigilante. You feel me? It come from Small Town Killers. STK named me. I was calling myself Vigilante before FatMan.
Yeah.
You feel me? My tape was Vigilante Who Ride.
Yeah.
You feel me? I produced every song on there because they taught me how to make my own beats. If I wouldn't have never fucked up that friendship, I could have probably been making beats like Pimpin' and Zero and doing my own shit. You feel me? Don't fuck up no friendship that's valuable over no bullshit money or no nigga that's in trouble. You call yourself loving. Don't fuck up with nobody. Let him handle his own business, man.
Thanks. With that being said, peace.